Hey, Miguel. Can you hear me? Oh. Hey, Dominic. Yeah, thanks for those girls.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. So you like this a lot better, eh?
Okay, you can still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I had to reset my microphone, I guess. I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes talking to nobody. Nobody. What's up, Johnny?
Hi, Johnny.
All right. How you doing,
Yeah,
John?
I've been dealing the whole day with the freaking government, man.
What happened?
Well, they promised me that they extended my unemployment, and then I find out they didn't.
So, so what are they going to do about it?
Well, I guess they're gonna have to maybe find a job for 7 months.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks, government.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of places are not gonna hire me because I didn't get my shots.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Well, can you still get it?
What?
You're shot.
I'm not sure. We only at 75% capacity all through Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Now they're recommending that you don't take that. What's that one that they freeze? That one shot they freeze.
Oh, the Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hello. All right.
What's up, Dominic? What's going on, Johnny? How you guys doing tonight?
No, they're always 4 links.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't have 2 links because if you got 2 links, they're only going to control the top end. What are you going to have control the bottom end?
See, that's 3, so I can delete that one.
You need 4 bars to hold it in.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're good. 7.
Yeah, and it moves up and down.
So let me try this first. Let me go
With
over
slow
here.
bar.
I add an array
No.
around an
You got to
object.
have something to hold
Oh, you know what? I
the
need
rear end
to
because you got a dry
mute
shaft and
John's.
then
What
you
I
got
need to
all that
do
power going.
while he's on the phone. Add an empty axis. Then over here, go back to that, and we'll select that axis, and then we can rotate that. Okay. So we want, what did I say? 5? I think I want 5, but I think that's going to be, let's see, that's going to be 8 actually. So I did that wrong. Let me see if I can make that work. Oops. Too many? Oh, there's 7. Yeah, I think I need. I can't remember if I made it 42 or if I made it 40. Okay, that should be. That's too many. So I need to go down 1. Let's see. Maybe that'll do it for me. Off work tomorrow. Nice. I'm off tomorrow too. I got to take my son to the dentist. Okay, yeah. So I didn't put enough verts in there. All right, let's redo this. Come on. Back. I don't think that's enough. I'm gonna do. All right. Now we'll go back in here. We'll add our. Oh, we need to add our empty for axis. We need to go here. Add our array modifier. We're not gonna do relative offset. We're gonna do an object offset, and the object is that empty axis. So then we can rotate that. And if we did it right, oh, derp, we need to make sure there's 5. And then if we did that right, they should link up perfectly and not overlap. So apparently that's too many. Yeah, see, they're still overlapping there. That's okay, because then what I can do is go here, delete those 2 verts, and try that again. Because I think that's what I need right there. Oh, perfect. Yeah, okay, so that's it. Perfect. All right. So now I can go back here. If I grab those and I extrude those, you can't see it? Oh, yeah, I see the problem. Yeah, I'm off screen there, aren't I? Sorry about that. Here, let me do maybe this. Here, I'll switch my cameras around. I will switch my cameras around. I'll just go here. There. Michelle's going live? Oh my goodness. Here's a link if anybody wants to jump in. Sorry, Curb. Actually, here, I'll do this. That way you guys can see the full. All right. So there's the lip of my wheel. We'll extrude that down. And we'll give another little, like a rim. We'll bring that down. There's a lip. When is Michelle going live? She may not know that we're live here. John was not feeling up to hosting tonight, so I took over those duties tonight. And Michelle may not know that. She should know he uses these. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. He runs these on Wednesday. Okay, so now we'll try that again. So if we go, we should mate right there. And then if I keep going, it'll start gapping. Yep, that's perfect. All right. So we'll have 5 spokes. She's going live now. I wonder why. Yeah, John had a big day today. He dealt with the government all day, so he wasn't interested in hosting. Wonder why Michelle went live. Let me send her a message. All right, I sent her a message in her stream. Yeah. Herb, you can jump in here if you want. Here's a link. You're welcome to jump in. John's on the phone. I think he was talking to his son. Okay, I'm gonna switch to faces. And then let's take these.
Sorry about that. My son called.
Oh, it's fine. No problem.
Yeah. You want to know what motors you were sending him. He's starting to sound like John.
Is that how it is already? Said, is that how it is already?
Yeah, seems like it. I got quite a bit done, eh? See?
Oh, yeah. Let's see that.
Got the motor in. Got the throttle in there, too.
Nice. Yeah. What's the red? Those are plug wires. Okay.
Silver line. That
Yeah, I
runs
see
between the two Webers.
I see it.
That's
That's
a
cool.
wire, right? Plain wire. I'm not going to overwire it because then you won't see any of the detail, right?
Yeah, Curb, we're on Restream now instead of StreamYards.
Yeah.
We've switched services. All right, so
you do like this a lot better, eh?
Yeah, it's been really good so far.
How did you change the back screen?
You got to pay you got to do the paid version.
Oh, you got to pay the $20 a month.
Yeah, or $16 if you pay for a year in advance.
Yeah,
I think that could work. It's kind of nice. Let's see.
So you're designing more wheels?
Yeah. I'm gonna. If I bring these out.
I like this aluminum paint that I picked up, that Model Air from Vallejo.
Is it good?
Yeah, like I did the pulleys on here.
It looks good. It looks nice and like aluminy.
Well, not only that, you don't see the brush strokes either. That's what I like.
Hey, Liz. What's up, Lizzie B?
Hi, Curb. Yeah, we're going back and forth, Curb. We're playing magical chairs or musical chairs, whatever.
Michelle went live. I sent her a message.
Yeah, fun with that. Yeah, I kind of threw her for a loop on Monday.
Yeah, I'm not sure why she went live. If she knows we go on Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, let's let me rotate that.
Oh
again.
yeah, long day or long dog. Yeah, I had a long day too. Frick, I was at the office from 8:30 this morning to about 5.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Freaking waste of time, I tell you. They only allow so many people in the office too, eh?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a long dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a wiener dog.
Oh, here's Curb and is that Hey, Mopar. I didn't see you guys sitting there.
That's all right. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. Just making sure.
I can't.
Good. You don't need to hear me.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, so Mopar didn't get the notification either, but we didn't.
No, you know what it was? Is I was looking for JP's. I didn't realize it was Miguel.
Mm,
Yeah, John had a long day and he didn't feel like hosting, so I said I would do it.
Yeah,
I kind of figured as much.
All day,
Yeah,
I feel
I
that.
spent all day at the government office.
Wow.
So, anyways, I was able to correct my own mistake about what happened when I used that freaking stick-on crap.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. It's looking good.
Yeah, it's still there. I mean, you can still see some of a little bit of a pitting on it from it, but I did the best I can to
Hold it
to
up
fix
again?
that. There was some pitting to it, a little bit, but I was able to do the best I can to get it all mixed in. Like
Hold it up, Michelle, so that we can see it again.
Yeah,
if you don't
yeah.
mind.
Yeah, because you're on full screen now.
Yeah, you're full screen. Oh man, that's nice.
Yeah, that looks good.
It's still rough.
Wow.
I mean, you can see the roughness a little bit, but not like.
You can't tell from my perspective. It looks good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I actually tried it with the
Rubbing alcohol.
I did, but it didn't work that well. And then I went from rubbing. I did the rubbing alcohol, then I waited, but I realized that the best thing that I used was nail polish remover, and
nice.
had to go back and scrape the unwanted stickiness that should not have been. But I do have
Nice.
to order more red paint to finish up the radiator, the front and back bumpers, and then get the whole front end basically finished up. The white paint finally came in, but I'm gonna hold it off for the serpent. So I'm all good right there.
Oh, nice. Curb, you probably need to hit your settings icon and then set your camera and microphone inputs
See,
for the
Michelle?
new website.
I got the motor in.
Yeah, it's
That's
looking good,
awesome.
John. I can't wait to see that in the body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just have to put clear
Thank you,
coat on the
Johnny.
body.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start finishing up the engine compartment a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint the rims like chrome trim ring with red inserts. That's all I'm gonna paint them.
Wow, that'll look good.
Yeah. I found a way to do that. You know what you do? You get white glue and you put it around the chrome that you want to keep chrome.
Right.
And that'll prevent the paint from going through that.
Oh, nice.
That's
So
awesome.
once it dries, all you do is wash it off.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Uh,
So I'm multi-streaming to both YouTube and Twitch right now. So if you see chat, you can see Lizzie B. She's actually talking to me from Twitch.
I
okay.
also have a Twitch channel too. So
Nice.
yeah, Lady362.
I think I saw.
Oh, okay. She was talking about her dog, Miguel.
Yeah. She's got a dachshund. I think that's how you say that.
What's in?
A dachshund.
How did you do a multi-stream
German.
between YouTube and Twitch?
German, Miguel.
What?
It's German, how she's pronounced it. Dachshund.
Dachshund.
Yeah. German.
Well, I'm not German, so.
I am. Part German. That's all I know.
Looks like Mopar's playing with his configuration.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Hey Miguel, how'd you multi-stream though, like that?
Well, you can do that in StreamYards too. StreamYards will let you do it. You just have to go set your destinations. You set up, you know how you set up your YouTube? You connect your YouTube to your StreamYards. Well, you go in and add another connection and you just specify your Twitch account and you can stream to both at the same time. And when you start your live stream, you can select which ones. What's up?
Huh?
I don't think I'm subscribed to that guy, Utah Garage and Workshop. I've never heard of him before.
Oh, shh.
Milwaukee, Utah's Garage and Workshop.
I guess we lost Steve, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he may not have had his settings set up right yet for restream.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Johnny, you don't see her chat? Oh, you know what? That's because you're in YouTube. I can put the chat on. I can put the overlay on. Yeah. And then everybody can see everybody's chat.
Oh,
So
is
now-
that the truck you plan to build or something?
Too complicated? What do you mean? It's the same.
Well,
It's the same as StreamYards. All you got to do is click the button and then hit the drop down to select your microphone and your
Well,
camera.
just
And
say,
your
hey,
web-
Mopar
and
could
your
do it.
webcam.
You should be able to do it. Make it even worse. JP could do it. You could do it.
oh, dear
Or you
Lord.
That's funny.
Guy
You can
for-
do it, Curb.
Guy
Yeah, he can do
for puffing the ears.
It's easy.
Ah, son of a beach.
Just a matter of finding the right setting. That's all.
Right?
I started working on the 34 Ford too.
You worked on it today?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I'm starting to get the interior parts all together. I painted the seat purple because the body's going to be purple. And I
Nice.
made the roll bar already for it.
Nice.
Yeah. And I made brackets for underneath the seat so to raise it up. Because they had those brackets with the holes in them.
Yeah. Welcome back, Lizzie. You know what I would love is maybe I can make one. Mopar can probably make one too, but a little dimple die so that you can make, the dimples that they put in sheet metal when they drill a hole so that it's like stronger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, like rivets.
Hey, he's not talking about a dimple die. He's talking about using it to make what do you call it? The beads, the bead roller. That's what he's
No.
talking about.
No, I'm talking about a dimple. I don't know what it's called. I'm calling it a dimple die. But it's like they drill a hole in the sheet metal, and then right around the hole there's like it's like a bead, but it's around the hole.
Oh yeah, well that they have that with the hole cutter. There's a die that cuts the hole, that makes the hole and the die and that shape you're talking about at the same time.
Yeah.
That would have to be really small.
Well, I don't think it would. Yeah, it's called a dimple die. Just Google
But a
it.
bead roller would be even better. It would be great too to have a bead roller in that size to actually be able to make the beads on the metal.
You can actually do that with just about anything. I did it with one of my I have these little toothpicks. Just a little plastic,
Yeah, you're
floss
simulating
thing.
them. You're simulating them. Or
And all I did was run a straight line down the aluminum and it.
or a plastic dental tool like this.
Yeah. Anything.
They work good too. I got a whole bunch of them.
Says I have to update my browser settings. Oh my goodness,
Oh, dear Lord.
that is complicated.
Complicated? What is complicated?
I
What,
don't
neither?
know. It's fine.
Not that
No
hard.
big deal.
There you go.
We don't
Not so
have
hard.
to talk to Curb. We can just let him watch. Let's see.
Yeah, but don't you think, wait,
Oh, that sounds weird. Not hanging and watch. That just sounds too weird.
that sounds kind of creepy.
That's pretty cool. You could change the background like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Trying to find a picture that shows a little bit. Oh, well, whatever. I was trying to find a picture that would show a little bit around, behind the cameras. What's up, John
Well,
Kloss?
Yeah.
Hey, John Class.
Sort of looks like a wagon wheel almost.
A wagon wheel.
Oh yeah, I was just starting to work on something here.
Don't be surprised. There's a lot of people who do that kind of error stuff, and they want wagon.
So your part is still in customs or something, Miguel, or what?
What's that?
your part for your printer? Is it still in customs or something?
No, it's in Illinois somewhere.
That's crazy.
Okay,
Probably
I'm
told
gonna
anytime at your doorstep, they just won't want to tell you.
bring up. This is Lizzie's little pup.
Oh,
Cool.
cool.
He's a cutie.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Look at that. Oh
Is
my
it
goodness.
Carmel's Craft? Is he on Instagram or whatever or Twitter?
YouTube. You see the little? Can you see chat in the
Yeah.
restream? See how it
Yeah.
has the little YouTube icon?
Yeah.
Little red YouTube icon. That means he's on YouTube.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
And when
Yeah,
they have the
'cause I
little
know
purple.
there's a few new people in here. I don't think I'm sub to them.
The little purple icon next to Lizzie's profile pic, that's the Twitch icon.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I'll have to remember that because see, I didn't do them all. I know it said destinations when I was in the tool manager. I just gotta use my Twitch website name and just put it up on there.
Well, all you have to do is click connect. Like you go into the destinations where you
Mhm.
set up your YouTube connection, and
Yeah.
then you click add a new connection, and it'll like give you a list of places that you can connect to, and one
Yeah.
of them will be Twitch. And when you click that, it'll automatically bring you to the Twitch page where you can click authorize. Or if you're not logged in, it'll have you log in, and then it'll
Mhm.
give you the link to click authorize. And when you click authorize, it'll say, we're gonna, you're giving us permission to post to your stream, all the permissions that it needs for you to do that. And then once you click authorize, you're good to go. And then
Okay, so.
every time you start up your stream,
Mhm.
it'll ask you if you want to stream to YouTube or Twitch or both.
So if I did both, that means that everybody would be watching
Yep.
on YouTube and Twitch.
Yep, I'm streaming right now to my YouTube channel and to my Twitch channel.
I'm already subscribed to Carmel's Craft.
That's something I'm gonna have to do later on.
There's my Twitch channel.
Hold on, I can't. Okay, I'll have to. Yeah, mine's Lady362 on Twitch.
I think I found you on Twitch. I think I saw you and followed you. I'm not positive, but
You can always follow. You can always try it and
yeah.
Huh.
Oh, who do we have? Curbs here. Oh my goodness.
Herb,
Welcome
need
to the
to do
show.
it's about
I
time.
finally figured it out.
Woo! Curbs here.
And it wasn't that hard, was it?
Welcome to the show. Oh, you got to mute your YouTube.
Yeah, he's gotta mute it. He's gotta mute it.
You know, Miguel, we gotta get a sign like that.
It's funny, like a lot of these people, I got the notifications, but I never see videos coming from them. That's what I can't understand.
Oh,
So
well.
they click on the bell for everybody that subscribes to me, but I just removed a whole bunch of people off my subscription.
really?
Did I just disconnect the? Oh,
That one person that's still causing crap, so
Wow.
yeah. I lost about 40 subscribers since he posted that video.
look.
I don't know why
There you go.
people have to be that way.
Oh,
Oh,
I
you know
don't
what's one of the really cool things about this is I set it up so that you can automatically share your desktop. So if you want to share a picture, you can just share it and it'll automatically pop it up so people can see it.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yep. What's up, White Glove? Welcome.
Hi, Steve. Finally figured it out, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not used to doing all that crap. I like to plug and play. Plug it in and play.
What's up, Rusty?
No, it's plug and pray. Even.
Yeah.
Plug and pray.
Yeah. Plug and pray is right.
Excuse me.
How close to finished are you with that, Michelle?
I have to order the red for the both front and back bumper.
Okay.
Then I gotta do the grill. Well, the radiator's being done now, so I got the grill, and I just gotta finish up doing the fine detail on the lights. I gotta do the other side of these lights, the tail lights, and that's basically it. Everything else is done.
Hey, John, have you ever seen the off-road buggies where they take like, you know, a little Toyota truck or whatever, and then they build a roll cage on the outside of it?
Yeah.
I saw somebody built a model, and they did that with a semi, with their big rig. They built a roll cage around it, and they turned it into like, you know, kind of like a post-apocalyptic vehicle.
Right.
White Glove, we do this stream every Wednesday and Saturday, and then sometimes we do them on other days as well. Usually, John hosts them, and I jump in his stream. Tonight, I'm hosting it just for convenience sake. John wasn't feeling up to it, so I offered to do it. And I'm going to be streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays pretty regularly, probably in the afternoons, maybe in the evenings. So you're welcome to pop by anytime.
Yeah, and usually for me, I usually do my thing on Monday. So.
Yep. John Paul is his YouTube channel. I'll type it in chat here. If you look for John on YouTube, you can subscribe to his channel and you'll get notifications. He usually hosts these on Wednesday evenings and then Saturday afternoons. And we just hop in here for 2-3 hours and BS. Some of us build models, some of us trigger each other.
Just talk.
We harass each other.
And you watch Mopar show off his goods. I mean, not that way, but
Great, awesome. Well, thanks for jumping in here.
Yeah, see the chat that's on the StreamYards on the side doesn't show that message. I see it on the screen that you're showing on your Hangout.
Yeah, mine is slow. My chat is slow on
White Glove models. It's not even showing on the
real stream.
the other thing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know. Every time I scroll down, it's not there.
Where are you looking for that? Are you in Restream?
Yeah, I'm in Restream.
In the chat? You're not seeing it in the chat?
No, no, it's not showing
Not
up.
mine.
That message that is on the Hangout screen. No.
Really? Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's the
white,
lag. I think it's going on.
White Glove models.
Yeah,
That
it
message is
could
not
be
showing
lag.
up. Yeah.
Could
I
be
just go
lag.
back to the YouTube one and check it out. So
Yeah, it's on YouTube. And I have this linked with my Discord as well. So if you're in my Discord, you can hop in either the hobby channel or the YouTube channel, and all of these messages will be posted there as well. For those of you who use Discord, Discord's like a voice chat application so that you can post pictures and talk to each other. And
I was a member for a while there. I was watching people play games and whatnot.
yeah, it's pretty useful.
Yep. Just like some people, they use that NetBot or something of that nature. So if you do a special password, then you make the person a moderator in the chat automatically. That way they can post their links too, of their channel.
Yeah. Why is that, Rusty? Are they not sticking to the track?
That's kind of weird. The messages are up on the top instead of the bottom. So you
Yeah, I
gotta
can
go
change.
up this way.
I can change that.
Now I see the white glove models thing.
Yeah, there's lots of cool settings here. I can pop up my little logo in the chat
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's cool.
I can
Yeah,
play
$20 a month. I
videos.
don't think that's bad.
I got the music. I can play music.
Mm.
Look at this,
Cool.
man.
Pretty good stuff.
Did you try with the two cameras with this restream?
I use OBS Studio, so I
Oh,
use
okay.
Streamlabs, not OBS Studio.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I never have an issue with that.
Well, that's good.
Your brother beats them and knocks them off.
Huh.
Yeah.
Somewhere I have some settings that I can adjust so that chat goes at the bottom instead of the top. I'm just not sure.
And that works pretty well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh well, I'll tinker with it later. Too fast how magnet traction magnets on the bottom? What are magnet traction magnets, Mopar?
Those are from the LDFX and G cars and HO scale. You could probably use neodymium magnets. They're even stronger,
Uh-huh.
and they would hug the rail because the rails that are embedded in the plastic track are made out of steel, so they're magnetic.
Right.
It beats them up.
My latest project.
What you working on? Oh, okay.
A Bentley? That's a Bentley, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What is that, like a 1916?
The Stutz Beer Cat.
What year is that?
I
Cool.
think it's 1914 or something. I forget now. It doesn't say in the
hard
box.
to find in real life, man.
Yeah, try to find friggin' pictures on the internet.
Yeah, you seen that show, that classic roadshow guy? He had one. They found it in a barn.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Steve, you gonna Pro Street that? Need me to build you a chat? Need me to build you a quick chassis?
No, you don't Pro Street that. Hey, Miguel, you could. You know what, Miguel? You can actually
Classic,
make
man.
Hold on, just to piss off some people who own Rolls Royces. Make me a Pro Street chassis for this thing.
Oh yeah, right.
What's that thing?
It's a Rolls Royce.
Silver Cloud.
Oh, is that the Hubley one? Was it
You mean
Hubley?
the Phantom Squire?
Wasn't that a
Yeah, I
Heller?
get that. I get that. I started building that years ago. I never did finish it. Of course, I got lots of not finished.
Why didn't
You
you
ever,
finish it?
you ever finish that Arnie?
I don't finish a lot of kits lately. I don't know why. I just lose interest. Move on.
Yeah,
to
we-
something else. What's that, John?
64 GTO, you ever finish that one? The white
No.
one?
No.
How long ago was that?
I don't know. I gave up. I gave up counting. There's a
Oh,
project
yeah.
when I worked for the city. I found this old picture of one of the sewer trucks, and I wanted to do it. And it was like a 1923. I don't know. It could have been a Chev or whatever. I never did get that started. Yeah, it's just,
It was a 64 GTO.
Yeah, Arnie Biswick's car.
Tri-power?
Why?
Was it a tri-power?
The farmer.
No, the farmer.
It's on a
Okay, the
stick.
farmer.
Yeah, the farmer
The
on the side of the
Beswick
car.
car. Beswick farmer. Yeah, I got one with the tiger. He's dressed up in a tiger uniform.
Yeah, that's Gold Tiger, isn't it? 67 GTO or something.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
White Glove says, I have a Bentley 4.5 liter blower I still need to build, and an Aston Martin something or other. Aston Martin DB5, maybe? Something or other.
Well, it's probably not the James Bond car, because I don't think anybody can afford that car.
Someday you'll get that kit, John. Someday.
I guess I could finish this, you know. It's,
Oh, yeah.
there's the rolls.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Look, Michelle, he's got your car right there.
Yeah, mine's all not built yet. I gotta figure something really sick with this one.
I don't know. I think the engine came from a toy. Where is it? Where's my picture?
You mean this thing?
This thing.
No, he's got a chrome one.
Yeah, I think it came from a toy or something. But anyway, geez, I gotta finish this. You know, there's my interior. You know.
I say either monster truck or
Lowrider.
lowrider.
Well, for the rolls, I actually, you know what? I was thinking about doing something a little bit more twisted.
There's the
I
interior.
better stop getting those hemming ideas before I do them. You know what? It would surprise me because I got a whole boneyard of parts I can actually, experiment. Yeah, we'll look at it that way.
Jesus, I gotta finish this.
Paint, Michelle. Get a pail, a bucket of water, and just spray out a whole bunch of different colors in it and just dip it in.
You know,
That's
should-
it,
yeah.
You should finish it, Steve. You're close. You're halfway there already.
Yeah, actually, the only thing I really have to do is paint the body and, I don't know, maybe dechrome this weird-looking engine. Which I'm sure it came from some toy somewhere.
I think I know what I can do, but I'm gonna have to buy the frame for it.
Yeah, to get a NASCAR frame, NASCAR chassis under it.
And the one I
That
have
would
is
be
going to be
pretty
too
cool.
big.
The what?
That would be pretty cool. I've seen people do that. It's pretty cool.
I did that with a 50 Ford.
Yeah, man, yeah, that was cool too.
You know what? You guys got my curiosity going now. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I gotta go in my boneyard.
What's up, Too Tall? He says, how's it going, DevilDog.Games? Just letting you know, I'm not going to make it this weekend. Getting ready for the Pony Express show in Joe next month. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, see?
There's a show here this weekend.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Get my-
Yeah. What are you taking with you?
Here. And I got some in the boneyard.
There you go.
I didn't hear what you said, John.
What are you taking with you?
I'm not sure. I might not take anything. I don't have anything I feel is show quality.
Oh,
I like going to the shows, just meeting people, to be honest with you. Changing ideas, things like that.
I usually go to buy models.
Yeah, and that too. I enjoy that, and I love looking for like they're put together already, and you can buy them for a couple of bucks.
Built up.
Yeah, I don't mind that. As long as it's not a freaking crazy glue bomb or something, forget it.
Yeah. Get that shoehorn, Rusty.
But if if you find a blue bomb of something that's really rare, you might not want to buy it.
Johan and Promo seem to hold their value even after they get built.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Even
I don't know
though
why.
it's crappy.
You gave a lot of stuff away, Joe.
I don't know why I never liked them.
I agree, John. I'm not a big fan. I never found any interest in them myself.
God, this thing's heavy.
I wouldn't mind having a super bird from Johan.
Where does the radiator go on the Hemi underglass? AMT Hemi underglass? Anybody know?
I guess it goes in the
What was
back.
that, Miguel?
Hey, seems like
What's that? Please?
Put
I
a
was
trailer hitch
wondering.
on it.
I was wondering what Miguel said there.
I'm not sure which comment you were referring to. Sorry.
So where's
Well,
the
the-
radiator?
that's where my
Yeah.
Where's the radiator go in the Hemi on the glass?
Oh, yeah, Rusty, they do suck. Mainly on the glass, instructions, yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
Rusty was asking where the radiator goes.
Usually.
Does it have a
Back.
radiator?
Yeah, it's up in front,
In that truck?
right behind the seat.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Because
Are you
it was
talking
a
about
wheel stander.
The group
Yeah.
build with Dad and Colin, Johnny?
Which group build, Johnny? I don't even know. I never heard of the truck, build.
Well, I think he's talking about the buddy build. It's not a group build. It's just a
Oh,
buddy build.
okay. Okay.
Colin and Dad and myself and a couple other people are all going to build a truck.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Does it matter what truck, or is it a specific truck?
I don't think so. I think everybody's just picking a truck.
Oh, okay.
I know there's another group build, 40 Ford. Lucas C is starting that one.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I'm not getting in it. That's how you get too many group builds at once.
There's a lot, let me tell you.
It looked to me like he was doing that for like a bunch of YouTubers.
Yeah. Model car video. He's in it. Lucas C, PT, Fred Henry, and a few other ones.
Woody? Is Woody in it?
I don't know. Woody can't send us anything either.
They're building the AMT 40.
I
Yeah.
still probably have one of those.
I'm going to build for the buddy build. I'm going to build a Monogram 50 Ford pickup.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do 50 Chevy, I think it is, for DK's model car garage. His brother. But I don't know what color is the painted though. That's the only problem. I'm a little stuck on that. I was gonna paint it like a metallic blue, I don't know yet.
Oh, come on now.
Then you got the Halloween bill going.
Yeah, there's quite a few. Quite a few group builds going on, John. I can't keep up with them all. Too many.
Yeah, Johnny, Michelle is digging through her parts boxes for hit bashing parts.
Look,
Just something I'm kind of like playing with the idea. Just something that just came to my mind, and that's gonna be my next build. Something sinister. I'm gonna leave everybody in suspense for a while.
I like that kit, Mopar.
Yeah, that's my BK build. I'm gonna build that for Keith. That's BK's brother.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Don't know. But I'll do it. And I'll shortly be doing something else. I gotta mail some parts out anyway.
I still have hope I'll get my part this week.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good, Miguel.
Have hope will travel.
Then I
That's
can
what always
start
scared me.
printing. I can start printing parts that guy's gonna design for me.
What's my next trick?
Well, I'm
Oh,
always scared of China.
Parts? Those body parts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about doing full kits, like a full 3D printed kit.
Wow.
Body, chassis, and all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Too Tall says, I've got my Moonshine Diorama project and my 89 Beretta on my bench right now. Is the 89 Beretta the Pro Street or the kit?
I'm following that Moonshine build. I like that build.
I have a
wouldn't
couple
know.
of Berettas.
I haven't been following him lately.
Yeah, I like that
Okay.
stuff.
I haven't followed him in a while.
That Moonshine stuff, man, that's pretty historical. I like it. I love it.
Yeah, that's a good subject for a dio.
That's a bomb.
Hi, Frank.
What's up, Frank?
Hey,
Hey,
Frank.
brain. Hello.
Jump on in, Frank.
Oops.
Kurt
Wrong
will
link.
be in and out.
Hold on, I'll get a link for you.
Hey, John, did you hear from that guy yet or no?
What are you asking about? About the kits?
Well, Johnny emailed that guy about certain
Oh.
kits. Yeah. Michelle, did you email that guy yet or no?
Okay.
Nah.
No.
What guy?
All the guys.
The guy that was selling the model
You see
kits.
that? He's creating this chase scene from the 50s era with a 41 Plymouth being chased by a 48 police car. That's a great,
Nice.
great subject, man.
Yeah, that's
Great.
cool.
Yeah. Sounds good.
There's a link if anybody wants to jump in the Hangout.
Yeah.
Got room for one more.
Well, if you got the paid version, you can have up to 10 people, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What did you pay for it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
That's how come I can do the custom backgrounds.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, there are quite a few more added features on this one than StreamYard.
What the?
I agree. That will be awesome.
Yeah.
Too tall.
I like it myself, personally.
Oh man, tired. I'm so freaking tired.
What'd you do all day, Michelle?
I was streaming earlier on Twitch.
Oh, really?
And,
Playing games?
Yeah, I was doing. I was playing Predator.
Oh, okay.
Hunting grounds, and then we'll see about tomorrow. I'm probably not gonna overdo it, but I'm trying to get to partnership, and I'm like 2 steps away right now, so it's kind of like
Okay, Johnny.
trying to burn the midnight oil.
Well, I'll make sure that I'm following you so that you get another follow.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I got a bunch of
Now I know I
followers
can
on Instagram, but I got nothing on it. I don't put nothing on Instagram. There's so many people following me, but I don't know why they're following me because I got nothing there.
Yeah.
What's up, Frank?
Hey,
Hey,
Frank.
Frank.
Oh, he hurt his arm, eh, Johnny? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. That's probably why hasn't got back to me yet.
Does anybody have an iPhone 12 or 13?
I know some people
I
that
have a
do.
Motorola.
Why?
Because apparently the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 13 have a feature called LiDAR, and you can use it to generate a 3D model of an object. So you can basically use it to scan an object, and it will generate I think it's an FBX file, and then you can edit that FBX file in 3D editing software and use it to make models.
It's pretty
Parts.
cool. I saw a piece of equipment on Amazon for about $500. It does the same thing. And I was really eyeing that thing up.
I watched some YouTube videos last night of a guy who showed you how to do it for free, just using your cell phone or like any camera.
Can you add that app to any cell phone?
No, the phone has to have the feature. The app is just there to give you access to it.
Okay.
You ever use Intro Maker, Miguel?
What's it called? Intro Maker?
Intro Maker.
Never heard of it. No.
Well, it's free for your phone, and you load it up on your phone, and you can make your own intro with
Interesting.
music or whatever, with
No,
your
I
name or whatever.
never heard of it.
Yeah, it's called Intro Maker. Check it out.
Intro Maker?
Yep. I put it on my phone. It's great because you could do a slideshow, and then you have like music in the background for your intro.
Nice. Let's check it out.
Yeah, me too.
I just found that out yesterday, I believe.
That's cool.
Okay, you said Intro Maker.
Yeah. Just go to the App Store, Google Store.
Intro Maker, game intro, outro, video templates.
Yep.
All right, we'll install that.
Oh, Dominic has the 12, the iPhone.
Well, there you go, Dominic. You can create your own 3D models. You can scan objects. The LiDAR doesn't work as you hoped? Is that what you're saying? Okay, Intro Maker wants access to your photos, media, and files. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Find a template. Okay. I want one of these pink ones with little flowers.
Aww.
Oh, that's one for
Yeah,
John.
you're special.
Damn.
John's going to come on the Hangout one day with a tutu on. With his
Oh
belly.
God!
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah,
that's a good way. That's a good way to have a forever burned image in my mind.
Oh,
It's
no.
okay though, but I will never be here with the pens like you.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah?
Exactly.
That's
Oh
cool.
shit.
That's cool, Tyler.
Look, I know you two go at back and forth, but it's
So what do you
hilarious.
think so far, Miguel, you checking out the templates?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. You can see it on my screen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's look at this one.
You can do a search too, right? And it'll come up with certain templates. And you got little pictures to it too.
There's
Kind of cool.
shit.
Meg, do you have a different program that does the same thing? Or know of one?
I typically use Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects to do my video editing.
Well, I look at it this way, it does help a few people, you know.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it so far.
Oh, Dominic says the 3D scan was very rough.
Yeah, the more pictures you take, the better it's going to be. You have to take a lot of pictures from a lot of different angles, and I think you have to use the right software. 'Cause, some of the software is better than others.
That's one of the reasons why I get upset that they don't have all the models that we really need, because today's technology, they have all kinds of laser measuring and all kinds of way to measure stuff. They can make anything they want.
Yeah.
Guess what I just found out today? The 68 Cornet is going to be coming out next year.
Nice. By who?
NPC.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Tim Boyd
messaged me and he told me.
Oh, nice.
At least they'll have a body.
No, I got two resin bodies, John.
That's cool.
I got the grill. Dominic sent me the grill. Again, thanks, Dominic.
Are the chassis molded in one piece, or are they separate?
No. They're like the Duster kit.
So they're molded in one piece?
Yeah, it's going to be a new mold.
Okay. No, I don't want a one-piece mold. I don't want that.
No, because they can't locate the very first mold because they made a funny car out of it later. What's called a Super Scat.
Right, so they modified it and then they can't find it now.
Yeah. So they gotta redo it.
Too tall. That's crazy that your mom had a 91 Chevy Corsica, because I learned to drive in an 89 Chevy Corsica. The car that I drove in
Maybe it was the
driver's
same
ed.
No.
Was a Corsica.
Too tall. That's for 32 Ron Deere.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know.
It's probably out there. It's just you have to look for it.
He's got video going in the background.
Oh, it's not me.
Not me. I got the ball game on.
Oh,
Not me.
I just heard something.
Yeah, I heard something in the background.
I went sacrilegious. I had to hack up the valve covers on the Hemi. Sorry, Mopar.
There was somebody a couple days ago. He lost all his subs. 1,500 of them.
Right.
Somebody went in and hacked this channel. So he gave up. He closed the account down.
I don't know why you do that. It's pretty easy to recover your stuff.
Yeah, because that train guy, the train guy, the same thing happened to him, and he rebuilt his channel.
Yeah, Dozer Marlowe had the same problem. He lost all his subscribers a while ago, and then now he's building it up again.
I just changed the
Tyler,
screens on my.
It's probably out there somewhere. It's just that it's a file. I have no idea. There is places on Facebook that do sell or give away the files. So.
Yeah, I don't know how difficult it is, but you might be able to get somebody to make it for you.
Yeah. Well, how long has 3D printing been out now? Quite a while now, right?
Oh, it's old technology, definitely.
This withdrawal could not have gone any worse.
Rizzo's the one with the video going in the background.
Hey, Frizzo! Way to go, Frizzo!
Naughty, naughty.
You could have made a really good video. You could have made like JP goes to Scotland or something.
I don't even have a TV on. I just have this stupid thing going on in the background.
Sorry about that, Johnny.
That was nice.
Oh.
So what are your thoughts, Michelle? What are you going to do? What's up, Russ?
As far as what?
Hi, Russ.
With your Rolls Royce. Here's a
I
link
don't
if you want
know.
to jump in, Russ.
I'm waiting for the hot word here to go down. But what happened? What happened?
Nothing. I was just asking what your thoughts were for your Rolls Royce.
You know, funny you mentioned that there, Miguel. No, seriously, I thought about maybe getting having a custom chassis built for it, but tubbed out.
Oh yeah, put some drag slicks under there.
That's actually what the intentions are.
Wow, that could be cool.
What engine's in the Rolls Royce? A 12-cylinder?
Put
I
an
mean,
LS in it.
I mean, the 12-cylinder, let's make a blown 12-cylinder. That would be
Nice,
pretty wild.
Coyote motor would be nice. Or, what is it?
Ford
Oh.
Coyote motor.
Huh?
Maybe
They're
maybe
BMW
another
engines
motor.
now.
Oh, a BMW, yeah, well, you could probably put a BMW 16 in there.
You could find one.
No, it's a BMW 12 or 10.
Okay, a 12 or 10 would be cool.
It feels so clean. It's got to be
Like
dirty.
blah.
Yeah, it's too boring. I swear to friggin'
Almost
God.
like the Limber kit I built. Blah.
I swear to God, you know, I'm gonna have to make my own frame, but I'm gonna need some 1/16 scale drag slicks and front tires.
You know what
Like-
looks good is Corvette front and rear end on that.
LS1. I was actually thinking.
Nice
The
big
used to
meat all the way
LS1.
around. All big meats are all the way around
Mhm.
with custom rims.
Yeah, it's gonna be a project, and I've been having right now. We've been having
What do you think,
problems.
Miguel? Buff
Hey, Josh.
and red interior for the Volkswagen?
What color's the body going to be?
Red. It's red.
I would go either red or a light color like a white.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
With the red interior, like red inserts on the seats and that?
Yeah, something. I would either go like all red or red accents on
Yeah, well,
white.
that's what I was thinking.
Something like that. Yeah, that could
Yeah.
be cool.
Hey, Josh.
Wow,
Almost
cool.
done with the Ducati.
83 autographed by Jesse. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
I was watching another guy that was doing a podcast. I think his name is New York Guy, and it was pretty entertaining. I tell you.
Who was
Looks
it?
good. Mike looks
That's
good.
his name, New York Guy.
Thanks,
What
John.
was he doing?
He was interviewing a girl, and she had the Hellcat, and then he shows bloopers at the end. You know, all the things he screwed up while he was trying to
Uh-huh.
do videos.
Uh-huh.
If I find the links, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, cool.
He wants to interview me.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I told John this, but I don't think I mentioned it to anybody else yet. But the other day, yesterday, I was scrolling through Instagram and I came across someone's post who he does 3D modeling. He like does like hot rods and or like tuners and trucks and stuff. And he builds these 3D models and then he renders them in 3ds Max. And I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. I bet I could probably, find those models somewhere if I check out all his links, because usually people have links to like their pages where they put all their stuff. And so he didn't have anything like that he was like giving out for free or selling. So I sent him a message and I thought, well, maybe he's interested in, selling some of them so that I can use them to make parts off of them. So we got to talking. He ended up replying to me. We got to talking, and we're gonna work. We're gonna collaborate on some stuff. He's gonna 3D model the parts, and I'm gonna print them, and then we're gonna sell them.
White glove models, Tamiya bikes. You can't go wrong buying a Tamiya bike.
Yeah, the Tamiya bikes are very, very good kits.
They're worth the money. I wish make
I love it.
Because they're nice.
They're worth every damn cent.
That Ninja that I bought, I
Gravity paint and clear.
yeah.
Every damn cent they're worth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no problem, White Glove.
Especially if you can get them in 1/6 scale. 1/6 scale, they're just awesome bikes.
I think my Ninja is on 1/9 scale, John.
And 1/9 is good. It's when they get down to 1/12 it's when they start to get a little harder.
Oh yeah. Did you see Seamus Christine Cart?
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, that was sweet. You did awesome on it.
He's probably got a Christmas tree in every room of his house now.
Josh, you can jump in here with us if you want.
Oh, he's having supper. He's out.
Oh, did he? Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Or anybody else that wants to. Trying to find this guy's post.
That's pretty cool. You can have more than 6. I like that.
Yeah, did you? I checked that links that Josh sent the last time of that guy that just bought that heavy duty printer. Wow, that thing is huge.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. How much did it cost though? Did you see the price on it?
Yeah. Actually, it was hard to say because there was like a bid war on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Kept climbing up every time I clicked on it.
I just changed the screen on my phone. I tore the home button ribbon.
Huh.
So now I'm gonna get a new home button, and now the touch screen won't work.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but it's working though. That was
Okay,
my project
here's
today.
this guy's 3D models that he builds, that he
It's
designs.
almost like that guy C1.
Wow.
C1 from Ukrainian. He does a lot of body modifications for kits. It's expensive though.
Yeah, so this guy's we're gonna work on doing stuff like body kits, like trans kits, and maybe even full kits at some point.
Cool.
But yeah, these are all models that he made.
Huh. Well, you gotta check it out, Dominic. But that guy does big figures, like big, big heads and whatnot.
I want these Camaro models.
Oh no shit! You love Camaros.
You know which kid I wouldn't mind to get is the Eleanor, uh, from the Gone in 60 Seconds,
Original or the second movie?
the second movie. But I heard the guy's not casting them anymore.
Shouldn't be too hard to make it. It's not that bad.
The Corvette Summer, you ever see how much that resin body is, John?
Have you seen the actual kit? There's an actual kit for that.
Or is there?
Yeah.
Or the guy cast it and he's asking $140 for it.
That's not too bad.
Wow.
That's not too bad.
That's
It's
pretty
a very
pricey.
hard to find kit. It is very rare.
Yeah, you still have to buy a donor for it.
Right? You can use a Corvette most any year that year in that realm. What is it? A
Oh,
C?
the Mustang, John.
Is it a
Where are you
C1?
getting,
There's a lot
where are
going
you
on with
getting the
that car.
Corvette from?
What is it? A C1 Corvette, JP?
Oh, the Corvette Summer, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Any C1 should give you the parts.
Yeah. I think the Eleanor, the second Gone from 60 Seconds, that was going for over $100 too.
But that kit's like closer to a Shelby, though. That car is more close to a Shelby.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't see why you can't just. You should at least be able to get it done.
White Glove, there's a lot of really good printers out there. If you want to get into resin, then you can go with an Lego or an Anycubic. I have the Anycubic, Photon Mono. The printer itself was only $189. The FDM side, I think you can find a decent printer for even less than that. So, but yeah, Josh has got a lot of good info for you. You can talk to Josh. You can talk to Dominic, who's in chat here every once in a while. Yeah, there's Dominic there, just posted. You can
Yeah,
talk
see,
to.
Mopar nut, John? There was no Corvette Summer kit.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a kit that looks a lot like it then.
I think I know which one you mean. It looks
Yeah,
it's
I
more
kinda
like a
read
Mako Shark.
It's got the grill. You know how it has the gills in the front on the hood?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The big gigantic gills. It might not have been licensed that way, but it was definitely a look-alike.
yeah.
It would be a great starting point,
Oh yeah.
Thank you for getting me a fish.
but try and find it. And it's probably NPC.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Mako.
well,
The Mako. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Oh,
Lots of noise, background noise.
that's one kid I wish they would come out with again. The Mako
Yeah,
Shark.
because if you could find the Mako, that would be an easy kit to convert.
I've got a Mako Shark here, but I don't got the full kit though. I got the body. That's about it.
You have the hood?
Yeah.
Wasn't Ollie selling that?
No, it hasn't been out for quite a while, Frank.
No.
I think the last time it came out was blue, and it was in the 80s. I think that was the last time.
I think that was an ugly car.
Yeah, well, what I want to do is I want to take a 63 Corvette roof and take the roof off of the Mako Shark and then put the 63 Corvette roof on there. That's what I want to do. There was one in the next town close to me, had one. But it was a kit car, right?
Yeah.
White Glove, I have the Anycubic Photon Mono. You can see it here behind me. I have the printer and then the wash and cure station. The printer was $189. The wash and cure station is usually like about 120 or $130, and you can get them both together with a bottle of resin for like $335. I recommend Chitu Box for your slicer software. It's free. They do have a pro version that costs like $169, but the free version does more than enough. It's super easy, and it has all the features that you need.
It's pretty cool though. If you could find, they got a Mako kit, body kit for a real car, fiberglass. It's $7,000.
Wow.
But man, it's pretty cool. It-
Yeah, but when you think about it, you see the new Corvette, it doesn't look that much different than the Mako Shark because of the back window.
yeah, but they got rid of the lights. Did a lot of things. Made it a mid-engine car. The latest one's a mid-engine car.
Yeah, I know. You want to find Volkswagen, well, you probably have to look at the German kits, Johnny.
Yeah, I've been having fun printing parts for my models. White Glove. I started out just printing wheels, and now I'm doing engines and transmissions and various other things. Here's a wheel that I printed. Mopar actually has a set of wheels I printed on his model. I don't know. You have that model on your desk still, Mopar?
Yes, I do.
He has everything on his desk. Look at it.
Well,
He wants to impress everybody. He's been busy.
I don't impress anybody. I don't have no reason to impress anybody. I do what I do the way I want to do it. I don't give a damn who thinks what.
So this is the wheel.
For now, folks. For now.
Let's look at. I don't need
Turned out
to
really
impress
good.
anybody.
I like those rims, Miguel.
Yeah, I do too.
They would look nice on any Pro Street car.
I agree. I can do calipers.
That's something that a lot of kits lack, brake detail.
Yeah, these are actually really detailed. The camera's not.
Yeah, I know.
focusing,
You sent me a picture on Gmail.
Turn my autofocus off here. Oh yeah, there we go.
Been moved around a little bit, so it's been jostled around as I've been doing stuff.
Oh yeah, there you go. On that Willys, he's got wheels that I printed.
I rushed them through too. I didn't even really clean them up at all.
And I'm printing engine parts. Here's little Lenco transmissions that I'm building or that I'm printing.
Yeah, those are cool.
It's a little 3-speed Lenco. Here's a Hemi, big block Hemi, blown. Here is the intake for the blower. Oh, here's a little MSD battery that I printed.
Oh, cool. They'll come in handy.
Yep. Not MSD, Optima. Little Optima battery.
Yeah, let that one go.
Rusty, I got a 72 Capri coming.
Oop.
And a 73.
Blower hat. If I can get it in camera.
Yeah.
These parts come out really good.
White Glove, for the Pontiac Firebird, if you go to Motor City Resin, they do a 75 Pontiac Firebird, I believe.
Now, if you look at this on the fan belt, you can actually see the little ribs on the belt. That's how detailed. Here, I'm gonna put my camera full screen for a sec, so you guys can see this.
Yeah.
Got
And
my
I-
approval.
Hard to see in the camera, but there's ribs on the belt.
I believe
Is there-
it's called Motor City Resin White Glove.
Yeah, you can see the ribs now.
Is there
There
bolts
we
in the
go.
in the
Hey,
pulleys?
Steve, do you know anybody that casts a 75 Pontiac Firebird? Isn't it Motor City Resin
I can't
or
say,
Keith?
John.
Or Keith?
Yeah, you can see the detail. Nice detail.
Yeah, I even have bolts on it.
Yeah, I can see
Bolts
them.
on the.
Yeah. Now, if
Once
you
you
could
paint them, you'll see
do
them
a
clearly.
if you could do a body mount for those Mobius pickup trucks, that'd be great.
I'd have to see the part that you're looking for, but I'm sure I could do it.
Yeah, I'd have
Here's
to.
the little cap for the blower
Yeah. That
on the
looks
back
good.
side.
Yeah.
See, here's the front side.
Yeah.
You can see the
Wow,
little
even-
bolts.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can actually see those little bolts. Holy shit.
These are the little MSD magnetos, little Mopar
Okay, yeah.
magnetos.
They're nice.
Here's a timing cover.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful now when you cut these off the little what do you call
Yeah,
Plate.
the little supports.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's Mopar's favorite thing.
Oh yeah, my MT valve covers.
Mickey Thompson valve
Wow.
covers.
Right. Cool.
Yeah,
See the little MT at the top there.
So are they files that you buy?
Some of the stuff that I print are files that I've downloaded and edited myself,
Right.
and
right.
some of them are files that I created myself.
Okay.
Like I created a brake master cylinder
Right.
from scratch. I created some fuel cells from scratch. These wheels are files that I found and edited.
Oh, yeah.
The engines are files that I found, and they were it was like one model. The whole engine was one model.
Right.
I post a link here.
and
y'all or no?
What's that, John?
Can I post links here or no?
You should be able to. But I took the engine and I broke it up into all the separate little parts so that I could print all the parts separately, because it was one object.
Well, how you do it?
You have to do it in
YouTube?
Slicer, right?
Do you not have a chat line at the bottom of the chat in the
No.
restream window?
No, I don't. Just the chat itself. There's no little box so I can put a message or type anything.
Well, then you probably have to go to YouTube for it to post
Okay.
your comment.
What was it? White Glove models? I'll send you the links where you could get that 75 Firebird.
Yeah. So, and that's something
My favorites.
that I've been doing a lot of is wheels, designing wheels lately. I'll bring up my first page here. So these are things that I've designed and put up on Thingiverse. So this is the brake master cylinder, and I actually did this on. I did it live with John. John was in
Wow.
chat, and I designed that one from scratch. I did these fuel cells from scratch, and I did deep versions and shallow versions, wide versions, and narrow versions. So there's, when you download this one, you get 6 different fuel cells.
Here you go, white glove models. That's the links for the.
Nice work, Miguel.
If you're
Yeah, it's
looking
coming
for it.
along. I'm learning.
Yeah, well, you're doing good.
Show you the wheels that I've been working on.
There's the links right there, white glove models. If you're looking for that 75 Firebird. And it's it's almost a full kit. All you have to do is get a chassis for it. And it's got chrome bumpers, so you don't have to worry about that either.
So I made this wheel pack. Let me go full screen on this again. I made this wheel pack so that there's all of the wheel barrels are modular. So you can you grab a wheel front as a skinny one or a wide one if you want a deep dish. You grab a wheel back. You can grab skinny or wide. And then if you want, you can even grab a center section, and they're all modular, so you can interchange them in and out however wide you want the wheel to be. And then you can print whatever design you want out of all of these options.
Hi, Ernie.
Oh, and then just to give an example, I put a couple together here up front.
Yeah, cool.
So like this wheel, these 2 wheels on my screen here are the same wheel. I just changed one so that I kind of like sunk the center section back so that it was like a deeper wheel. But they're the same wheel.
Cool.
So you can make them as narrow or wide as you want.
Can you just make the ring itself, so that way somebody else can put a different insert in it?
Sure. Yeah. You just.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Just the ring.
Yeah.
Well, now, and this is the narrow front and the narrow back together. And
You know the reason why I asked, because a lot of times you want the ring to be chrome, but you want like the spoke, you want a different color.
Yep.
That way it'd be easier to paint, eh?
Yep. Exactly.
Cool.
I got
But
some
yeah,
FX wheels like that.
I made these so that they fit together, and you can use, like I said, you can use the wide rims or the narrow rims, whichever ones you want.
So it's universal, in other words.
Yep. You can go as narrow as 5 millimeters and as wide as 30, I think 31 or 32.
Yeah, you know what I noticed that they lack is deep dish Kragers. So if you can make just the ring, because I got tons of Kragers.
Yeah.
And just
You'd
glue the
have
ring
to-
on? Is that what you're saying?
What's that?
Go ahead.
What's that?
You'd have to glue the ring on the face side of the mag wheel.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey,
you'd
Josh,
almost-
sorry I didn't see you sitting down there.
That's funky.
That's Dominic.
Yeah.
Funky too, too.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
Dominic. I thought that was Josh. Hey, what's up, Dominic?
Hey, what's
All the
going on?
smaller look alike.
Hi, Dominic.
Hey. Now you guys touched on a subject a few minutes ago that's real near and dear to me.
What's
So I figured
that?
I'd show you a few things here.
Okay.
This is the Street Shark that he was talking about with the funky hood scoop.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's-
that's cool.
I mean, I had
There
this,
you go.
and I have it built over there.
Wow.
This is from when I was a kid.
Wow.
This is the resin one you guys were talking about for the Corvette Summer.
Yeah,
Oh.
right.
Look at that.
It's
That's
it's
cool.
nice. It kind of replicates the car after the movie because it was restored after the movie, and this has a lot of the stuff from that restoration. But this is my own creation, and this is if I can go the right way. This represents the way the car looked in the movie,
Yeah, that's
That's nice.
more accurate.
and this is a C3 72 Corvette promo style, I should say. And then everything is added to that.
Wow.
But the hood doesn't open on this. I didn't want an opening hood on mine.
Later, White Glove.
I like
Yeah,
the way
later.
the top,
Looks
I can't
nice.
even tell those. What are those things called? They go in reverse direction, though.
Yeah, they're just funky hood scoops. If you actually, when you watch the movie, when he gets the hood and he's sanding on it, it's just the center section. They added these things later on.
Oh, okay.
But a company called Corky Customs was the ones that made these two cars for the movie, and they hold the rights to it, and they never released it as a model kit. They wouldn't let it go.
Let it go already.
But one car
Man.
went to Mid America Corvette, and it was in their collection for a while. Now it's in private hands. The other car went to Australia and sunk on a barge at the bottom of a river.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, but you could get that back out.
They did, but
God.
they did a modification of the restoration. It doesn't look anything like the Corvette Summer car anymore. So, but yeah, I'm a big fan of that car, and that's my third attempt at building one.
Wow.
Making my own
Wow.
over the
Most of
last.
us watched that movie as a kid. That's why.
Oh yeah, I was 10 years old when it came out. I was like
Yeah.
the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So, but I was hemming and hawing about putting this in a mold and making copies of it. But now with this other one out there on eBay, I'm like, well, what's the point? So I'm just going to finish building this one.
You could probably make some money on that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'd buy one.
Maybe, without tooting my own horn, I think mine's a little more accurate as far as the hood scoop goes. His is too low.
Right.
I mean, you can probably see it, but
And
This
it
is-
could
it's
be
kind of
made to
flat.
open, right?
yeah, I think mine's all closed up because this was a non-opening hood.
Right.
I didn't want to have it look into nothingness. So, but yeah. So John, I'm glad you got the grill safe and sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
it
I'm
came
also-
fast, actually. Came really
Also
fast.
happy to hear that they're doing the 68 Coronet. That's pretty good. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite Coronets.
Yeah, Tim Boyd messaged me and he told me about it. So
And what wheels are you looking for? You have any particular ones? Because I have Pro Track, I have Race
The
Master.
the G50 series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These have an 11-inch scale tread.
Yeah.
So
That's
doesn't matter
the
what
ones
brand.
Yeah, that's the ones I'm looking for.
All right, I'll send you some.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem.
Nice wall art.
I like the clock.
John
It
is
is-
the private investigator, Dominic.
Okay,
You gotta watch
so-
that guy. He's a
Hey,
private
I'm giving the
investigator.
guy a compliment. He's got a really nice. It's a really nice deal. There's the other one on the other side. And the good wrench car in the middle, right?
Yeah. Anyone know what the hubcap is right over here?
I can't.
I assume it's a clock.
Wow.
No, it's not a clock.
No?
It goes to a car, right? Yeah, it goes to a car.
What is it?
Datsun 200 SX.
Ah, what
okay.
year?
A Datsun.
77.
Oh Jesus!
77.
I had to draw it so I could put it on this car.
Okay.
So I haven't printed out. Oh, there's one on the front of this car.
I've actually worked on that car in the real life.
And then the other one back there. Any guesses?
Oh,
No.
I don't know. It's a baby
Who
moon
knows?
from something. I don't know.
Looks like a
57
movie.
Plymouth.
Ah,
That
I
makes
was gonna say Mopar, but I know.
Mopar, come on.
Well, that's like
It's
Dominic,
fuzzy. I can't see it. All I see is a little. Not totally
There we go.
Oh,
Now
okay.
the word fuzzy.
Fuzzy, what were you
That's like a
drinking?
I like to
That's
see
like
the
a lot of
models
people-
though. I like
A
that.
lot
The
of people
models I
didn't
can
know
just barely make
66
out.
Rivera didn't have an ashtray.
What's up,
Models
Russ?
are, the models
What's
are
that
pretty
yellow
good.
one?
They're all
That-
die cast, except for this.
All right,
This is
cool.
one that I did recently.
Oh,
was a-
nice.
This was a yellow die cast that I stripped down. Well, I took the stripes off of it,
Right.
and I painted the accents red.
You know, a lot
So-
of these Chinese die-casts, their paints don't last that long, and they start to bubble. That's a
Oh,
good
yeah?
thing to do. Just
Well,
redo them.
for $12, it's a fun thing to do. Tear it
Right.
apart, redo it, and it was fun.
Yep. Gives you something to do that's quick and gets you out of a slump.
This was another one. This was this girl. She had for a while. This was the fastest Corvette, C8 Corvette on the planet.
Oh, Amelia.
Yep, it's Amelia's car.
Pretty cool.
I tried to contact her and commented on a few of her posts, telling her I would send it to her if she could send me a PO box. But guess she wasn't interested.
Wow.
And then this is
Yeah, I'm sure she's busy.
this is another one. I took the stripes off this one.
Cool.
But all the rest of them back there, they're all 18 scale die casts, all Monte Carlos except for the two end Corvettes.
Cool.
Did you take the bumper off of Amelia's Corvette?
No,
I think she's got it back on there now.
yeah, she does. I had thought about it, and I was like, it's a die cast bumper. That's going to be difficult.
Hey, Russ, look at this. How close is that?
That's pretty close.
Yeah, it's a little simplified, but I think I can dress it up.
That'll look fun.
Look what it's on.
IROC Z.
Nice. What year is that?
That's a
Got it.
90.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Ross. I didn't see you come in here.
Reminds me of the Berlinetta, I think it was called. Remember that car?
Oh, yeah. Camaro, that was like a base model.
Yep.
That's one of the first 1/16 kits that I destroyed when I was a little kid.
Did you
Russ
know
and
the
I were
first,
talking about IROCs yesterday. So.
the first name for the Monte Carlo in 1970, well, back in 69 actually, was Berlinetta.
Wow, that's where they got that from, huh?
Yep. They didn't go with it, and the Monte Carlo is still, and also was the first car by Chevrolet to be named with something that didn't start with a C. And everyone says, what about the Nova? Chevy 2.
Chevy too.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Initially it was.
I like the 70 Monty. That's my favorite Monty.
Oh, yeah.
Mopar, what's the white wheel that you got on your bench there? What is that?
That's the motorcycles. Those are motorcycle wheels.
No, it's next to your Jimmy or your Willys.
This one here?
Yeah. What's that?
That's a what do you call it?
Spool of thread.
The red now. That's quite cool. It's those weld wheels, the drag weld wheels.
Oh, okay.
That's what the kit had. And that's what I was going to put in the beginning, but I like the slots better.
Yeah, they look good.
You do. You look real nice.
So do I see myself printing a 16th scale LS motor, Michelle?
Yeah.
Is that what I see happening in the near future?
Actually, it's going to be needed. Moving at the 1/16 scale motor is going to go to the Serpent kit.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to put it in that Rolls Royce.
You know, that wouldn't surprise me if I do it. If you can make up like 2 of those, I'd be freaking ecstatic, and I'll be good. And I can build the frame up. That's not a problem. I just need a 1/16 scale detailed LS motor.
I just
Sure, I
need you to
can
model
manage.
a big block Chevy in 1/16 scale. Blown.
I've got
Okay.
a couple
Screens
big
work,
block
home
Chevys.
Mm-hmm.
I tore the ribbon.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I-
with the screen back off.
Yeah, that's not even fully done.
But Miguel,
And
Or,
thing I'm gonna lose is the finger.
Well, and you're gonna give it to my mom, so.
So the home button will still work, but the fingerprint won't. Okay.
Is that Michelle?
no, I was gonna say you can always do a Chrysler 440.
Oh yeah, I'd have to find one of those. I don't think
I
don't
had a
have one.
motor. I had a real I had a Chrysler 440 engine, and I was gonna put it into my Barracuda at one time. I had a 65.
I know what motor my son wanted, a Cummins.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the
We're talking about motors.
7.2. I think is the one.
Yeah, something like that. I have no idea. I don't follow the new cars.
Let's see. I don't have a Cummins. I have the Duramax 6.6. I don't have a Cummins.
Yeah, I don't even know what a Cummins looks like, to be honest with you.
I don't either. What are you working on, Russ?
Scratch building. Hallways. Tiny hallways to go and tiny windows.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I went back to Walmart with my headset. They wouldn't give me my money back. They just wanted me to get another headset. I thought, I don't think so.
Oh, it must be different in Canada, huh?
Yeah. Well, they used to be pretty good, you know. I paid like $55 for them.
Wow.
They don't work whatsoever. What's that ding?
Oh, yeah, what's
Yeah.
the thing?
Yeah, I was gonna ask too.
Fries are up. The fries are up. I bought the cheapest ones, like $20 for the earbuds, and hooked it up to a
Let's make a deal.
dongle. That was good enough.
No kidding.
Works great. Thing's got a 6-hour charge. Good enough for this place.
So what are you working on now, Dominic?
I just finished that lowrider Monte Carlo,
Oh yeah.
and hold on, my computer decided to show me some sort of update and kicked me out of here. Maybe that's what that ding was. A stupid computer. I said, "Hey, look
Tell
at
it, tell it you want that update later.
this." Yeah.
Schedule it later.
But I wanted to run this past Miguel, this wheel that I was trying to do with Fusion, and I couldn't get it. Now I'm thinking maybe if I switch to Blender, but this is the wheel, and what was getting me was the spokes.
Pontiac, huh?
Yeah, the spokes being flat on the top, and then angling down toward the flat
That's a nice
surface
wheel.
where the recess for the lug is. But then that little scallop around the lug was getting me. I couldn't get that in those two angled pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't tell from the picture. Is it cut out or is it beveled to make that clearance?
The spoke is beveled down to the surface where the lugs are. I'll send you these pictures that I have on.
Yes. Send me the picture.
Because what I'm trying to do is just the center section. I don't need the hoop of the wheel. Just up to the with the rivets I need.
Right.
And then the guy I'm doing it for is they're gonna set him in the wheel. So.
Okay.
But I just want to get your thoughts on that.
Wheels?
Right?
Are those a real custom set of
Yeah.
wheels?
Yeah, it's a custom wheel.
Cool.
My friend's got him on his Pontiac. He's got a 70 Pontiac Grand Prix. Nice black car, beautiful car.
What year?
70.
70. Cool. Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, looks real nice next to my Monte Carlo.
A
Huge
little
GM.
too nice, right? You want to take it away, huh?
There you go.
They're almost sister cars. So
Oh, close. Right? What engine's in them?
his has got the 455.
All right.
Question is, does it go vroom vroom?
Vroom vroom. There it goes vroom vroom. All right.
Probably shakes the ground.
The gas gauge goes as fast as the speedometer.
Exactly.
Yeah. I had a Nova like that. I think I was getting
Right.
2 miles per gallon. That was it.
Shit.
Gallons per
But
mile.
A lot
Yeah.
of fun though. But a lot of fun though.
hmm
Tried to trial and back, it was like $100 from here.
Well, imagine today. If it was $100 then,
Whoa,
imagine what it is
forget it
today.
now.
Oh,
Forget it
yeah.
now.
Let's not talk about what it would be like today, you know?
I converted my Monte to a 4-speed about 10 years ago,
Wow.
and man,
Muncie?
what a joy! I love that. I love that so much.
What do you got? A Muncie in the 4-speed?
No, back then I couldn't afford the Muncie,
Okay.
so I got it at the Saginaw was free. If it's free, it's for me.
Cool.
Yeah,
hmm
really good.
Oh. He's really good. You kidding?
We changed it in my buddy's backyard. He's got a shop, but he works out of his house.
Hey.
Pulled the motor out of the car without taking the hood off.
Cool.
A lot of room underneath that car, underneath that hood.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can
you
crawl
got
in
like
there and work
you
on
can
it.
just fit yourself in there.
When I was a kid, I used to be able to stand on the frame rail, one foot in front of the other, pull the hood down a little bit if it was raining, and change the spark plugs.
There you go.
You could probably do it today. I just couldn't get back out.
No, you won't be able to get out. No. Especially
Bent over that long.
Very simple systems on those cars. Very simple.
Oh yeah.
Simple, and then we get to complicated. Gee. And what was nice about the older cars, even the trunks were big enough you could just fit like a couple people on those things. It was just funny.
Yeah, they were great for drive-ins.
Yeah.
Just stick a whole bunch of people in the back of the trunk and just go
Sneak
through
them
the
in,
drive.
so they didn't have to pay admission.
Yeah.
Older cars are
You
way more
in the back of the
comfortable.
trunk now.
You get in the back of an old Cadillac or a New Yorker or a Lincoln, and
Yeah,
you're riding.
my friend had a 64 Caddy, and his trunk was pretty big. Pretty
yeah.
well put a love seat in there, no problem.
8 people if you don't cut them up.
Smart.
Then
What
there'd
if you
be
do?
more, right?
You
we
can
get-
fit 12 then.
You fit about
we
20
have
of them in there.
One thing is, you might have some leakage around the seams.
Yeah, we don't have drive-ins there anymore, Rusty, either.
No.
I haven't
They're all-
seen a
they're all
drive-in
pretty
in
well gone.
years.
There's one out here.
Last time I went to the drive-in was like mid '80s, and that was it.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
I used to love going to the drive-in.
1986 was the last time I was at the drive-in to see Maximum Overdrive.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, God.
And then guess what? I was there with my girlfriend. I don't remember the movie.
I think the last thing I saw there was Batman
You had to
and
watch it
Demolition
again, Dominic.
Man or something.
Demolition Man's a good movie. I like that.
Yeah, I think I saw that one, and I think it was Batman showing together the last time I was there.
Between
Yeah.
Demolition Man and I Am the Law, I'm happy.
I saw Corvette Summer and Hollywood Nights as a double feature at the drive-in.
Wow.
Well, that's
What did that
right.
cost you? Like $6?
I don't remember that. My parents. I was 10 years old. My parents took us, and I was supposed to be sleeping in the back of the Cadillac when Hollywood Nights came on because it was an R-rated movie.
And especially at the near the end, you had Tony Nancy.
I don't know why that movie was rated R. I watch it today. I'm like, are they crazy?
Oh, today's standards, forget it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They probably said the F word a couple times. I don't remember.
I like
there
that
was
watch
yeah,
taxi
there was
drivers.
F-bombs here and there.
Yep.
Yeah, I missed the all-nighters.
Hmm.
There was never no rules when I was a kid. Movie theaters never let us, if it was an R rated, they never said anything to us.
Yeah, they did the all-nighters at the drive-ins when I was growing up too. If you paid to get in, you could stay there until they shut down.
Yep,
Mhm.
I love that stuff.
Wow.
And the drive-ins
But I don't know.
all.
I mean, you're talking about 2 movies though, so you're looking at least 3 to 4 hours. And if you're
Right.
going to watch multiple movies, then
Mm-hmm.
and being at the drive-in movie theater for 8 hours, 10 hours, that's crazy.
There was a
Today you go to a movie and the movie's over. Roust! Out of here! Get out of here now!
yeah, no kidding.
Jeez,
Yeah.
who went to a drive-in to watch a movie anyway?
Like I said,
know,
I didn't see
I guess
Maximum
all you
Overdrive.
guys did, eh?
Well, yeah, we weren't all the Casanova that you was, Steve.
Yeah. You know what technology came too late was the playing of the audio over your car stereo, over the radio
Yeah.
instead of the little
Box.
ported box.
Yeah.
That was the charm of it, though, man.
That would break your window off if you forgot about it.
Yep. Yep.
Where you drive home
A
with
friend of mine
it
did that.
and trail the wire while you're driving.
Well, and you could never get it loud enough, and it sounded like shit. And
Yeah.
always.
One of my friends used to at one time when the drive-in used to grab 2 of the speakers, one on driver, one on the passenger, and there was nobody behind them or next to them, so they just put both of them together. And apparently they forgot to take one of them off and actually just took one of the speakers home. He wakes up the next morning, he's like, wait a minute. And we just got to the drive-in, and next thing you see this speaker hanging up on the passenger window. Luckily, the window didn't break.
That's as bad as driving off with the gas pump.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that plenty of times.
The nozzle connected to the nozzle connected to the fuel. Yeah, I know. Oh God, that was.
I've never seen anybody do it.
Oh, I've seen it. I pumped a lot of gas. I pumped a lot of gas in my day, and I've seen it. And it's a good thing that they have a shut-off. Good thing.
Yeah, emergency shut-off. So anything should happen, you're just like, yeah, about that.
What's up, Ernie?
Hey, Ernie.
Ernie's in the show now.
He was there earlier. It's funky.
I mean, he's actually in video now.
Oh. Hi, Ernie.
Hey, Ernie.
Yeah, this is 9 people. This is kind of cool. I think I can have one more.
I think, yeah, if you can have up to 10 people, it should work.
You're an animal, Miguel. You're an animal.
Hey, you know what? He's a good one. He's a good one at that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ernie, how's that Nomad coming?
Actually, I haven't done anything to the Nomad.
Oh, really?
I've been working too much to even do anything to it. But I have been working on this.
Looks like a gooseneck trailer. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Low boy. What's that for?
Jeff from Jeff Models Car Garage. It's a project that he's working on. But I did make it so that the front piece was interchangeable. So you could have the regular gooseneck, or you can take it off and have a flatbed.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Beam them over. Fire extinguisher. What do you need fire extinguishers for, Rusty?
Maybe one of the slot cars caught on fire.
Dude, damn. That sucks.
But yeah,
So gooseneck, so you can pull it with a truck, and flatbed, so you can pull it with a semi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. He wanted a gooseneck. He could pull it with the trailer. I mean, with a truck, pickup truck. But he showed me a picture of what he wanted, and the one he wanted had this flatbed on it. And then once I printed it and showed him what I had, he's like, asked me if I can make the flatbed into like a regular gooseneck trailer.
Nice.
So luckily, when I made it so that the front of it could come off, for loading up onto the low boy.
Right.
So all I had to do was just redesign the gooseneck for it.
That's pretty cool. That's 3D printed then?
Yeah. And I don't know how well you can see, but there's a pin that goes across both of them.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, that's cool. Locks it in.
Yep.
Very cool.
Well, guys, I'm heading off. I'm getting tired.
All right, John. I know you had a long day.
Good night, John. Take care.
Thanks for having me. I'll be around tomorrow. Thanks.
Cool.
Bye for now.
What's that, Rusty? Oh, details. You're detailing a model. A slot car. That's gonna look nice, Michelle, when you're done.
Oh, once I get the last few pieces I got put on there, I'll be happy, and then I can just focus on the next project.
I love that color.
Oh, the red, yeah. I did that, and then did the black with the interior. Engine's going to like a light blue, but it's actually that'd be like the Mercury Ford blue, basically. So I just want to get the whole thing done. That's like I can start working on my next one of the 1/16 scale projects.
Which one are you gonna do first?
I don't know. I might just sit and think about the Rolls Royce for a little bit longer. If I do the Serpent, I've been looking at on Eastwood's website, and I do want to try out the platinum paint that they got on Eastwood, so I could do the frame with the platinum paint, and try to basically make this into a the Serpent as more of a show rod, and then hopefully have like a good full detailed motor with it. So
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah. We'll wait and see what happens when I get done. Whatever one I feel I'm gonna end up working on.
Dominic, I like that Starsky and Hutch I see in the background there.
Oh wait.
Yeah, that's a favorite of mine. One of my favorite Fords.
Yeah,
here's
Doug Hensley was building one.
Who?
Here's something that my girlfriend picked up for me the other day, and it works out actually pretty good.
What is it?
Was it a sanding stick?
No, it's actually a holder for like paintbrush, or supposed to be for like the makeup brushes.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But it works good for paint brushes or pens, or even these little sanding sticks will fit in there.
Does that have some weight to it? Like if you just try and pull one out without holding it down, will they come right out?
I mean, it's got some weight to it because this is all like a silicone
Hey, Josh.
rubber.
Josh.
Welcome, Josh.
Yeah, I think Josh wants to come in, I guess. I don't
Hey,
know.
Josh.
He's in. Yeah, he's in.
Oh.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, there he is. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, it
if
looks
you
like
put
it's
your
working.
paintbrushes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put your paintbrushes in there, they'll come out.
I like that.
Nice. Where'd you get that? A beauty supply place or?
Actually,
online.
she picked it up at Walmart.
No,
Walmart.
really?
I'll have to look for that. That's cool. I need one of those.
Yeah, but I'll glue that to an aluminum base so it doesn't tilt over.
I made these little jars for my tools, and they work, but it's kind of hokey.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I've actually
like
I've
those
actually made those too.
You know those cat scratch boards that's made out of cardboard? I like them for putting my little parts in after they're painted.
Oh yeah,
And they're cheap.
cat scratch boards. I don't know if I've seen those.
Yeah, they look like this.
Yeah, you
Oh,
find them in
like-
like the
Yeah, it almost
Is that
looks like
like-
cardboard.
like the profile of a cardboard, but it's like thicker. Okay,
The frame of-
yes.
See, the frame
Is that-
of my motorcycle's painted there, you know?
Where did you get that? At a pet supply?
Walmart. Smarty Cat. It's called Smarty Cat.
I saw somebody using one of those on his YouTube video, and I was like, where did he get that? That is cool. Yeah, I need one of those too.
I like to
I
avoid
think-
losing parts, you know?
Yeah. Well, I bought something recently for that, but it's a little bit too small. It's got like 20 little posts with alligator clips on it, but it's just too small.
I got this at the dollar store. Oh,
Oh, yeah, I
tools
see
weren't
that one.
tools weren't
I see
included.
that one.
The dollar store has a lot of neat little containers.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they got a lot of neat stuff.
$1 million, you know?
For a buck, you can't go wrong.
I watch a YouTube guy, Black Magic Craft. He does a lot of like miniature painting and like
Dioramas and
war
stuff.
I like that
gaming
channel.
pieces and stuff.
That's his
And
channel
he-
name?
Yeah, Black Magic Craft. He does all kinds of stuff with junk that he buys from the dollar store.
Like when he took the squirt guns and made a diorama with them.
Yeah.
Was cool.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Cool.
See, here's something else I got from the Dollar Tree.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
This is
I bet I
actually a
could use that.
paintbrush rack holder.
Right.
I need to go to the damn dollar store. That's cool.
Yeah, no kidding.
Take more than $1 with you. Our dollar store is up here. I don't think there's
There's
anything
always
$1 anymore.
There's always somebody's using something that you can actually use, and you're like, wow, I never thought of that.
Yeah. I like that kind of stuff, though.
Hey Dominic, that printer will be able to print out a body.
Oh yeah.
When you go to look at that video,
Would you have to have it on an angle, like standing up or something, or will it sit flat?
Dominic, when you see the video, the printer is huge.
Really?
It's the biggest printer we have right now, and it's like you could print a body sideways.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's that video
What
at,
channel is it?
Josh?
Does that mean I'm gonna have to learn how to draw bodies now?
Yeah, I would like that. Where's that video at? Is that at Uncle's?
Yeah.
Okay, Uncle's. Okay.
Hey,
Did you send me the link yet?
Check your messages. Dominic, I just sent it to you.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there you are.
Yeah. And then,
Bless you.
Bless you.
and then the other channel,
Thank you. Sorry.
did a resin fan for like a turbo.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, freaking this big.
Like, wow.
What was the name of that channel?
3D printing nerd.
3D.
I'll be right back, folks. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Alrighty.
And
Alright.
those are the two channels I get all my 3D printing information from.
Cool, cool.
The
I'll
other
go to
one
those.
just, he
I'm
sells
already subbed to Uncle Jesse.
that, and he's a cosplayer, so like he's printing out stuff that's, maybe not necessarily for us, but it's like does some cool stuff.
What's up?
Who's this coming here? Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's actually gonna put the card down. I'm still doing it. So Mopar, did you get all that bike painted yet?
I got the frame painted, and I was debating about white because I can't really find the white I want. I wanted the white and gloss. Testers doesn't have it, and all the hobby shops. I could go to the hobby shop, but I don't want to spend the money there. I spent my money on some on the AK Chrome stuff, so it slowed me down. I'm gonna end up just doing it folk art and then go 2K clear. That's what I'm gonna end up doing.
So what other types of paint do you have?
Well, I have enamel, and I know enamel takes a little long. I mean, I did the frame in enamel, and I've left. It's been over a week in enamel, so it should be nice and dry, and no fingerprints left over. This is what the big deal with enamel.
Yeah, but I mean, just throw that thing in a box with a hair dryer and call it done, man. It's like 20 minutes.
I could. I just I get distracted. I'm painting the F-150, and I'm still getting it ready and to get done the full size project. So I'm tired. By the end of the day, I'm tired.
Oh, I gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? You're doing something else, and you want to do something else, and they're like, "Oh man, I don't have the energy for that." and then Mig sent over this beautiful roll cage. I got to decide how to paint that.
So I would paint the roll cage by hand. Then you get that worn look, right?
I don't know. I want it to be a contrasting color because the car is going to be dark. It's probably going to be flat, murdered out. I'm probably going to murder out the car.
Well, what's wrong with that?
That's what I like. And the car is going to be this guy here, this G body that I already opened the doors on, already opened the trunk on. So I want to murder the whole car out. I did all the aero body style that I wanted on it, and then Mig sent me another 83 with the roll cage. So now I'm like, maybe I should build two cars.
Hey, Mopar, that's just not cool to be murdering plastic like that, man.
No, it's not.
Rude.
He's He's a mass plastic
Murdered
murderer.
out means all black monochrome. I know you know that. Monochrome color in black. Someone I know has a murdered out Cordoba with a 451 cubic inch stroker in it. It looks absolutely stunning.
I want to do a Nova that way.
They're mean looking, aren't they?
Yeah,
They look mean.
like a 68, 69.
And then if you have a real one with a 3-inch exhaust and you pull up next to a modern car and it shakes the ground next to the modern car, it's just a totally different world, man.
Yeah, but see, I don't like getting pulled over every, third block.
What?
Oh yeah, dude, we're not allowed cars like that here.
You're not allowed cars like that there?
No,
You're in
because
California?
that is classified as a high performance car.
What state are you in?
Oregon.
Wow, I didn't know they had the rules like
dude,
that in Oregon.
So, but the reason for that is because it rains 10 months out of the year here.
Okay.
Like July and August are the only 2 months where it doesn't rain. So they have to make those silly rules because people don't know how to drive.
Well, yeah, if you got a car with an 11-inch slick, I wouldn't be taking it out in the rain.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not that dumb. Actually, I had a friend that had a 72 Camaro, and he used to take us out in the rain with his, and he had 10-inch slicks on it. It was fun, let me tell you.
Yeah, there's a lot of sleeper cars here in Oregon. Let's just put it that way.
When I was in high school, my dad gave me a 78 Caddy, this big old brown Cadillac, 4-door, whatever. And I backed into a parking spot one day, and the tailpipe was apparently down too low, and it got hung up on the parking block, the concrete blocks they put in parking spaces, or used to.
Right? Yeah.
So it bent that, and I didn't, I was a young, dumb kid. I didn't even realize it had happened. So I'm like continuing to drive around on it, and eventually I ended up wrapping the tailpipe around the axle.
Oh damn!
And in the process, tore the brake lines from the rear end. So,
oh man!
So after I finally got all the tailpipe off the axle and put a new tire on it because it ended up popping the tire, I was driving around with only front brakes, so I could do burnouts like nobody's business in an old beat up Caddy. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Homemade line lock.
Homemade line lock, but by one circuit. One circuit.
I ended up burning the transmission out of that car doing brake stands or whatever you call it.
Oh yeah. You mean
neutral?
Were you doing neutral drops too?
No, I didn't do neutral drops, but I would sit there and just burn the tires.
My friend did a neutral drop with a 71 Chrysler Newport.
Oh wow.
I never knew what it felt like to have the drive shaft smack the floorboard a bunch of times.
Oh, okay. and the chance of floating the valves is really high too,
Yeah. Well, the 318 survived that. The drive shaft didn't.
Wow. A friend of mine did that with my Ford Bronco, and it dropped the valve into the cylinder. And I still drove it home. Got it home, put a new cylinder head on it, and kept on driving it for another 2 years with zero oil pressure.
All right, Miguel, I'm gonna get going.
All right, Michelle. Thanks for hanging out.
No problem. I'll see everybody later. Y'all have a safe night.
All right, see you later.
Hopefully we see you Saturday.
Have a good night.
You will.
Okay. Have a good night.
Bye.
Night, Michelle.
So you guys want another hangout Saturday?
Yeah. Saturday afternoon.
All right, I should be able to
John
come.
always.
Yeah, I should be able to jump in that one. I'm off Saturday, supposedly.
Sweet.
Really?
I hope I'm off Saturday.
Yeah, last Saturday or this past week, the job I do, they only schedule us for 5 hours at a time. So I ended up pulling like 12 shifts last week.
Damn.
Ended up with like 44 and a half hours.
When I first got out of the military, I drove a bus for the transportation company in Denver, and the low seniority guys always get stuck with split shifts because the buses are most needed during rush hour. So you'd be working 4 hours in the morning and then 4 hours in the evening, and that sucked.
Well, see, I had 3 days where I pulled a double, and the only problem with that was I closed the night before.
Yeah.
So I was working 5 to 10 at night, going back in at 7 in the morning, working till 12, and then go back in at 5 that afternoon and work till 10 that night.
Yeah, that's tired. You'd be tired after that.
Like I did that. Like I said, I did that the Sunday before last Friday, and this past Sunday. So it's like when I got off work last night, I told my boss, I said, "Don't even think about calling my number today."
Yeah, my wife pulls doubles, and she says the same thing to her boss.
I can't remember the last time I had to work a double.
For me, it's been at least 15 years. I no way. I can't do it. I couldn't be able to do it now. Physically, I couldn't do it.
When I was in my 20s, if like on payday Friday, so I'd start day shift, then the swing shift guy wouldn't show up. So then the swing shift guy or the graveyard guy then wouldn't show up for his overtime. So I would work like a triple.
Wow.
And then have to work again on Saturday morning.
Damn.
Wow.
I did that. But I mean, to be honest, I could take like an hour and a half nap, and just feed the machine.
I used to work for a company in Colorado called Lucent, and then they ended up selling off the portion of the business that I worked for, and it became a company called Avaya, and it was all telephony, telecom stuff. But it was union, and we had some crazy overtime benefits. Like if you worked over 10 hours in a week, overtime was time and a half, period. If you worked over 10 hours of overtime, it was double time.
Wow.
If your shift started before 6 a.m. or ended after 6 p.m., you got 15% differential on your entire shift. If you worked on a weekend, like a Saturday or a Sunday or both, you got another 15% differential for your whole week's pay. So even if you only worked one weekend day, your entire week, you got an extra 15%.
Wow.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, you could make some serious money. And then they had another deal where if you worked a holiday and it was overtime, you were basically making double time and a half. It was ridiculous.
So, question: does Lucent still exist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they still exist.
So it's funny. Every time I do that triple, and it was always on a payday Friday because people didn't want to show up. So they try to screw me out of those hours. So they would just say I work Friday morning and Saturday morning, and I'd be like, hell no. Oh,
wow.
hell no.
That kind of shit.
I worked all the way through. And then they'd have to go talk to the supervisors and be like, yes, he did. It got to the point where the owner of the company had to come talk to me and told me to knock it off.
Stop doing that.
I said, hey, tell people to show up to work.
Yeah.
Because he'd have to.
I hate it when you work. I hate it when you work somewhere and half the people that they hire don't show up.
Well, the worst part is they'd try to make us work only like 55 hours in a week, or almost 60, and I would get like 84 because I worked that whole 3 shifts.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
that's
a
the.
happy camper.
You start getting real tired of that, don't you?
I couldn't do it now, but like in my 20s, where I could average like a 10-minute nap and function for another 8 hours. Yeah, I was doing that all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. In my 20s, I was able to recoup really fast, but now today, no way, ain't gonna happen.
But I mean, back then, minimum wage was what, $7.25, and I was making $15 an hour. So, like,
Yeah.
I was making oodles and oodles of money back then.
Did you save any?
Yeah, my 401k was really good till I had to cash it out.
Wow, cool.
No, not really. I really hated doing that.
They took what? They took 30% of it when you cashed out?
So, no, it was more like half.
Oh, I think they take like 40% when you cash out.
I cashed out a 56,000 or whatever account, and I got to take home and spend like 24 of it.
I know. Did you get any of that money that they took away from you back in taxes?
No, hell no.
See, same thing happened to me. I'm like,
So-
why the hell did I put it in there in the first place?
So probably the last 25 years, this is the first year that I've actually gotten money back.
Wow.
But I don't make as much.
Oh yeah. But it's harder to survive that way too.
No, taxes really, really kill me at the end of, or the middle of each year.
That's why I don't look at YouTube. If YouTube were to monetize, let's say you have 100,000 people, subs, and you monetize, you still have to pay the taxes on that money. They take 50% of your cut. It really isn't that much. Unless you've got like 3 million subs, it's not worth it.
Well, I mean, for like what we do, we're not really ever going to make more than $20.
Right.
So they're not going to make, they're going to get their advertising out of you, and that's how YouTube is going to justify it.
Right.
They put advertisements on your videos whether you're monetized or not.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Well, I mean, you can turn that off. But
I've never seen a place to turn that off. I mean, you could be right, but I've never found it.
I've never looked. Miguel
I
can't
don't-
find it. There's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I have ad blockers. I run ad blockers in my browser, so I never see the ads myself, but I have people tell me all the time that ads are playing.
Wow.
no, yeah. But in the settings, I think you have to set your channel up, or you get so many subs, and then that feature comes up too. It's one or the other. I don't.
Could be, maybe. What are you working on, Dominic?
Corvette.
Oh yeah.
Is that one of those for the decals you made quite a bit ago?
No. This is it's going to be a replica of my cousin's Corvette now.
Oh, I
like
got it.
the
69. Big
yeah,
block.
the 69 Stingray. Those were the cool ones.
You want to hear something?
They are.
You want to hear something crazy?
Hmm.
He worked with this guy for like 20 years. The guy's had the car as long as he's known him. Daytona yellow, big block car, non-matching numbers, but all complete.
Right.
Pristine condition. The guy gets sick. He says, "You've always loved my car." He says, "Do you want it?" My cousin tells him I probably can't afford it. He says, "I want what I paid for it. $6,000.
What? What?
What engine? 427.
Yeah.
Damn.
How do people step into it like that? I don't get it.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
some people have the luck, man.
That
Yeah.
never happens to me.
My
So
buddy,
he jumped on it.
he
He
crashed
jumped on
his 427. Okay, he had a 427 Corvette. He crashed it, all aluminum engine. So you remember, these are hard to find. Okay, before it hit the hook, it was already sold. Before it even hit the hook. How popular those cars are.
That's it there.
Oh wow.
Beautiful.
Beautiful
That's
car,
my
man.
father's on the driver's side. My cousin's on the passenger side there.
My dad had a yellow 69 with T-tops.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Yeah,
Not
those
much.
Stingrays have all got to be T-tops, in my opinion, because that's.
I think so. My dad had a yellow Stingray with T-tops. He had a blue one with a black soft top and a red one with a white soft top.
I love Corvettes. That's my father's had his 69 since 1973.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
nice.
them too. I'm honestly not a fan of the new mid-engine. I don't like that they did that.
It grew on me kind of quick. I do like it. That's my father's car.
Oh, I
Well,
like
you guys
the
are
white.
Corvette people, so Corvette people are going to adopt it.
Yeah, I like the white.
He put the L88 hood on it in '76. It was originally a blue car, and he painted it white in '76. And at the time, he was going to change it to a '73 style front end with the rubber nose, and he wanted inset headlights instead of the pop-ups.
Right.
He wanted the longer hood. He wanted to get rid of the windshield wiper door. And the guy at the Corvette place talked him out of it. He's what's wrong with all your stuff? Does it work? And the fellow says, yeah. He says, then we only change that if it doesn't work, because it's a pain in the neck to get him to work again. He says, if I were you, I'd leave that car alone. To this day, he's very happy he listened to that guy.
I
Because
bet.
it was worth a lot more than it would have been.
Well, all original cars are always going to be worth more.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
absolutely.
The only time I'll molest a real one-to-one car is that if it comes already molested, already been, swapped out, this has been changed, the engine's missing, the tranny's missing, stuff like that. Then it's okay to do it. But if you got an all-original car with all the numbers matching, engine, tranny, rear end, leave it alone.
Depends on the car.
And look at the wheels he has on it.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
cool.
yeah,
He
nice.
had those before the General Lee.
Oh yeah.
Those are what the General Lee has, and they're worth big bucks now. These original ones, because everybody that wants to do a General Lee is looking for these.
What was the name of those? Do you know
These are
the maker?
American Racing.
American Racing. Okay.
Yeah, they look like the wheels that Russ wants for his A-team.
Yes, and he was talking about that the other night, and I wasn't on with you guys. Fireball Model Works makes the Dukes of Hazzard wheels beautiful, spot on. They don't do the A-team band though.
Well, I got to bail out, guys.
I have
All
a
right.
set
See
of
you later. Night.
Okay.
Later, Curb.
Take it easy.
All right,
Good
see you
night.
later.
Easy, Steve. Yeah, but the van was a 4.5 on 5 or a 5.5.
I don't know. I'd have to look. I've got
Yeah,
the
I'm
kit.
not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's a 4.5 on 5. I think it's a small pattern.
Well, they had a couple different
Yeah, they always
styles.
did. Yeah, 'cause that's how Hollywood is. They'll use cars without an engine just for a shot, just for a still shot.
Or they throw it through the air so it lands a certain way.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
hopefully not have the engine in it.
You're talking what happened to the General Lees all the time.
Oh man.
Do you remember the models of the General Lees they were jumping around? Towards the end of the series, there were toys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah,
lot of work to
season-
keep them going.
Season what? 7? or 6 or something like that.
Yep.
Is that when
I
they
don't know
had the
how
new
many
Duke
actual
boys?
seasons
They
there
had
are.
the new Duke boys, the two guys, the model-looking guys.
Yeah, there's like 2 seasons after that.
Coy and
We don't-
Vance.
Yeah, Troy and Vance. That's it. I can't remember them because
We
I
don't
only
talk about those seasons. We don't talk about them.
I only know Bo and Luke. That's all I remember.
That's all that matters. All that matters.
I wouldn't mind having one though from the original show.
Oh, you'll never see that.
They're hard to find, man. If you do get them, if you do find one in a junkyard, it's going to be wrecked, and you're going to do some major work.
Well, did you see the guy that got 2 tractor trailers full of them back? Got to be 30 years ago now.
Yeah.
He got him, and Warner Brothers gave him to him, and said the only thing is you have to give them to people that are true fans, and they're not allowed to charge for people to see the car at car shows.
Wow. That's a good thing.
Yeah. He kept the best one for himself, and he doled out the rest.
Yeah, because you're going to find a lot of bent frames, a lot of torsion bar ripped out of the bodies, all kinds of stuff. Man.
Yeah, there's a shop up by Eugene, like 20 minutes up the road, that does a lot of the Dukes of Hazzard cars. So every so often, like, you'll see one drive by you. It's kind of cool. Of course, that guy is flying because he's actually testing the car out. But, as long as the cops don't pull him over, it's all good.
A lot of money. It takes a lot of money to restore one of those cars.
Yeah.
Graveyard Cars did one of them.
The what?
Graveyard Cars restored one recently.
That's the place I'm talking about. They actually do more than one.
Oh, okay.
They do quite a bit.
Those guys do a really good job too.
No, they do fabulous work.
Oh yeah.
Like, they get a lot of like LA, movie star customers up here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You ain't walking up there and getting a $500 paint job, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, no,
He did the Superbird clone, and the guy he was doing it for wanted it to be a 446 pack car, and then at the last minute they wanted to get the Elephant into one of their cars, and they made a deal with the guy to put the Elephant in there, and he did. That car was phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Modern drivetrain and that old car. Oh, I would kill for that. I'd kill for a 446 pack car too. But
I'll be right back, guys.
446 pack parts are pretty expensive.
Oh yeah.
You could do a 446 pack as a fuel injection version as well too.
Oh yeah.
They use the 3 carburetors instead of carburetors. They're actually just valves, air valves.
Okay.
And you do a multi-point injection. That's a lot of money too.
The only Superbird I ever rode in was in 1992, and it was a 446 pack car. And man, that car put me in the back seat with 2 seconds. I was like,
a lot of the guys that raced when I was a kid, they all, Chevy, Ford guys, they all hated the 6-pack. They all hated it.
Yeah.
Because of the way it whipped their ass.
Yeah, for the money, it was better than the Hemi, because the Hemi took a while to get going.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Once it was going, it was another story.
The Hemi would throw a rod through the side of the block.
Yeah.
And a lot of Hemis are repaired that way. All right, now I got 2 6-pack rodded motors. They have 6-pack rods in them, but they come out of motorhome engines. Motorhomes back in '73 to '78 used the 6-pack rods in the engine.
Okay. Didn't know that.
They got 35,000 miles, both of them. They don't even have a wear ridge. You can still see the crosshatch on the cylinder walls.
Wow.
Yeah, if I had the money, I would definitely just do a lighter crank system to it. I would get the H-beam rods because it'll rev better. I could probably get 62, 6,500 RPM out of it with a 6-pack.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Go with aluminum heads. Take about 50, 60 pounds off the nose of the car.
Come on. Got to leave that weight in there, Mopar.
Why? No.
Balances out the
You know how
car.
much a cast iron intake weighs for a Mopar?
I've picked one up. Yeah, they're not light at all.
And then you got the water pump housing. The water pump, that's also another freaking 40, 60 pounds.
Oh yeah.
Take all that off. And you got all that aftermarket stuff. You paint it the factory color. Nobody will know the difference. Then add the cylinder heads with a little more compression, maybe 10-1, maybe 11-1, with a hot cam. You'll be producing an easy 600 horsepower.
You know what, Mopar? I'm going to show you something that'll drive you batty. Here, I got to go to my Facebook page.
Is it that Swedish car with the LS engine in it?
No. Way worse.
Way worse.
Dominic commented on it today, so he knows exactly which picture I'm going to go get.
That LS in Sweden in a 68 Charger. That one, I'm not really mad at it. I just wish it was a Hemi.
Here, share screen. Here you go, Miguel. Let's see. Okay. Here you go. Here you go, Mopar.
It was a Firebird, right?
Total sacrilege.
Yeah, but look underneath the bird.
Bring that up bigger. Make it bigger. Make it
Ford.
bigger. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Ford.
Hey, do you see this part right here, Mopar?
Oh man.
God.
You're not pissing me off, but those GM guys might kill you.
That's sacrilege.
That's exactly what I replied. Sacrilege. One word.
There you go. I'm done.
What is that? A Thunderbird? No. That's a Phoenix.
No, it's a Mustang.
You're gonna have to go to the American Indians to find a Thunderbird image.
Yeah, no, I was really shocked. I thought it was really cool, and then I shared it. I didn't pay much attention to what the car was or the emblem, and then all these people just start commenting. I'm like, what are you talking about?
They were pissed.
A lot of people are brand loyal, man. They're brand loyal.
Well, I mean, I'm at work, so I'm just going through Facebook on my break, and then I'll just share a bunch of stuff.
You could have even got away with it like an Aztec eagle up there, and it would have got away with it. But not that one.
Not the exact same decal. That's the thing. It's the exact same decal.
Yeah.
Well, and it's the same paint scheme. If you really think about it, it's for the whatever company makes.
Yeah, well, it's a tribute to the Burt Reynolds Trans Am, the Bandit.
Yeah.
But and they say that on the thing, but it's just like still, it just doesn't rub me the right way.
You have to like wipe the Ford part off though.
I mean, to be honest, I didn't even know NASCAR was using the Mustang in there. I figured they were still using the Fusion or whatever the heck car they were using.
Well, they might as well.
The Mustang's a horse. How do a horse and a bird go together?
Could have been a Pegasus then.
Yeah, I think the new cars they're either Mustangs, Camaros, or Camrys.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just not right.
I think that's correct.
Look, they used to run the Taurus on NASCAR. That Taurus has always been front-wheel drive.
Yeah. How's that work? Oh, and another thing I learned recently is they're doing rear steer cars.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing in NASCAR. Wow.
Well, they're not rear. It's not rear steer. It's help steer. Like
Help steer?
when you do a right turn, the back wheels will turn a little bit, so it makes a sharper turn.
So it's like those guys that you see with the little Nissans with a whole bunch of camber. So it's like that.
Yeah, it's like I think Honda made that popular.
Yeah, see, I mean, I had no idea that was even a thing.
The only time you need that much camber is when you're going into like the twisties and you're driving in the twisties all the time, but you're going left.
Well, I mean, I don't know if this is true or not, okay? But NASCAR is supposed to be doing more road courses coming up in the next, not this year, next year, I believe.
Yes.
Instead of having the one in just California, they're going to have one in Florida.
They're also racing on dirt.
Yeah, they are doing dirt courses too. I like the road course idea. I mean, I would be a NASCAR fan if they were doing road courses, because
like
it's
GP
just
cars?
this. What's that?
Like GP cars?
Yeah, I love that stuff. Road courses
I'd love
to
to
me
see
are.
a GP NASCAR race, but across the country. Shut down the roads and do it that way, like a Monte Carlo race.
That would be crazy.
That would be great.
I don't know if they'll ever do that. I mean,
Look, Monte Carlo can do it. Why can't we? If those Italians can do it, why can't we?
Well,
Call it the cannonball.
They've had the
cannonball. Even
thing.
better.
They've
I'm
had the
down for a cannonball.
The cannonball thing's been going since what, the 50s?
Yeah, but it's so overpriced now. No, you got to be absolutely rich to do it.
You got to be Jamie Farr, the Sheik.
Yeah. You got to be Jamie Farr.
That's not true. You just have to have a performance car. I don't know what the actual.
Don't talk to Richard Spalding. Okay, go talk to him about it. See how much it costs.
Yeah, I don't believe
an
anything
entry
comes
fee.
out of that guy's
The
mouth.
entry fee's $1 million. Nah,
I don't. Yeah, maybe.
You better look into it. I don't think you cashed enough money out to that, dude.
I know in the 90s when I actually looked into doing it, like right after I got my license, it was.
I think Road America.
It was like
that was
$3,000 or something like that. I think to get into it.
I think Road America. I think it was called Road America or something like that. I don't. Brock used to run it, right? And that you could enter a normal car.
Yeah.
And you go around to different tracks, and you drive to those tracks, and you compete there. You know, like Bull Run. Remember the show Bull Run?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
I would love to do that. I want to be Mr. Angry.
That's funny.
Sure, I would love. That's why I'm building my '72 Dart to be a G machine. It's the perfect car to be a G machine.
So what car?
72 Dart. The 72 Dart ran the one lap of America with Brock Yates running it, and it finished their overall 12th behind a lot of cars that were built specifically for racing. And it was a 72 Dart. It was running a Ray Barton engine though, 360.
Yeah, but the problem with that car is it's really light in the rear end of that car, though. That's the only.
They had it pretty well. They had it so well dialed it beat a whole bunch of Corvettes, a whole bunch of Porsches.
No, I don't mean it like that way, right? I mean it like any turn or anything you do, the rear end likes to shift out. That's why a lot of those cars don't exist.
Brock Yates told the guys that were running the Dart, right? You can't use Pirelli tires; they're too sticky. And they're like, wait a minute, everybody else has upgraded tires. Why can't we? So whoever has the gold, they make the rules.
True, I guess.
What's up, Pizza Man?
But no, the Dart could take all those curves. The way it was designed, it could take all those curves.
Oh, it's supposed to, yeah, but
You'd be surprised Surprised what a leaf spring car with torsion bars can actually do.
Yeah, no, that's true. I know the one that my dad had. Like anytime you get that car, like it would scream straight down the track. It just screamed. But if you put a little bit of a turn in that course, yeah, you'd have a hard time keeping that car on
A
the
lot
road.
of people don't know how to set them up. I was just reading on FLB. It's called for A bodies only. Is a site, right?
Yeah.
And they were talking about they couldn't even find a modern place to align the car. They didn't know how to do it. They didn't know how to align the car.
Well, it's not the alignment or anything like that. It's just physics. The whole front end of that car is
No,
so heavy.
a lot of it's the alignment because the cars came with less than 1 degree of caster. Okay, when you want more than 1 degree of caster, you want 2 to 3 positive caster and almost 0 camber for the car to handle.
Okay, but that's true. But if the weight ratio in that car is wrong, you're still going to throw the back end to the
You
side.
can do a little finagling around with the weight ratio. That's why with the addition of aluminum stuff.
Well,
you can, and another thing that the car needs that's easily done, stiffening plates are added to the frame, so the unibody is not as flexible.
See, me and my dad did that to it, and then we take like 3 50-pound bags of sand and throw them in the trunk, and that car would scream everywhere. But as soon as you took the bags out, the ass end of that car was all over the place.
Well, that technology can be fixed really easy with good tires, good wheels, a limited slip rear, and some nice springs, and you'll see the car drive at a neutral. It won't oversteer and it won't understeer. It'll be neutral.
Yeah,
it has been done. I wish we could go do that. If your dad still had it, I would wish that we could do it. I would put it up and fix it up.
Oh yeah, we had to sell that car. I was going to kill myself in that car.
Or a Duster. Same thing with the G bodies, the 84 G bodies. They can be made to handle as well.
You know Joel Rosen from Motion Performance, right?
Yeah,
I know the name.
He was big into those G bodies in the late, mid to late '80s, and he had the Aero Coupe Monte Carlo. He had 2 of them, and they were both dressed out with every suspension thing he would sell. He said that was the closest to driving a NASCAR on the street.
Yeah, nice.
That G body.
I like the G bodies.
I had an 84 G body Cutlass, and I bought it for $50.
I had an 84 SS Monte. Beautiful. I love it. Handled like you wouldn't believe. Except in the snow. Didn't like the snow.
I had a friend of mine. He put a big 454 in it, and big ass wide tires in the back. Man, did that thing would scare the hell out of you. Well, I like a straight line car, but I just like to drive it. I wouldn't mind having just 1 or 2 straight line cars, but I want one car that I could actually take and enjoy driving it.
I like cruisers.
Cruisers are cool. That's what I like, the New Yorkers and the Cadillacs and the big Buicks. Remember the big Buicks in the 70s, the 98s and the other cars like that?
225.
225. That's another car. I used to ride around in one of those when I was a kid. Love that car. The Electras. Oh man, beautiful car. Beautiful car. Talk about comfort. You can stretch out in the back seat like no problem, like you're in the living room.
I think that's true with anything until like 96 or so.
Yeah, that's it. Over that, man. Once you get into the 90s and all that, you're basically coming out and going, "Can you take me to the chiropractor?"
I don't know about that, but yeah.
Dude, I can't get out of my Taurus. My Taurus, once I get out of my Taurus, I'm like, ah.
Oh, really? I've always found the Tauruses to be kind of roomy.
I've got one with 228,000 miles. That's a miracle.
I had a Taurus that was badass.
What was it? The overhead valve, dual overhead valve engine?
I don't know what the engine was.
Joe?
It wasn't the show. No, it wasn't the show.
Is that in the show?
But
Yamaha.
it was
That was
fast
Yamaha.
for being a little 4-door sedan.
Oh, who's watching YouTube?
Pizza Man says had an 84 Monty. That was
Mate.
horrible. A lot of times when people say that, those cars are just worn out.
Barracuda is on there. Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Rusty's got a bunch of 24 scale slot cars. Cool cars.
I just told him he should put some lights on the front and put spark, those little spark things that give off sparks on the back, and run them at night. Run them at night. That would be cool.
I got one I think you'll like, Mopar.
Hold on, let me go back.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Is that a
71,
C body?
71 Chrysler Newport.
Oh. Did you print that body?
No, I bought it online.
He wishes, because then he could print out a bunch of them.
Tell me where you bought it.
Is it printed or is it resin cast?
The body is resin cast, but I think it was printed first and then they cleaned it up.
Right?
But
Wow.
the grill is straight up resin printed.
You can make the 300 out of that.
And so are the like even the windows and stuff. And you can see how foggy the layers. You can see the print lines.
Yeah.
So they're going to take a lot of work to smooth out and stuff and try and.
Well, at least you have them.
Yeah, you can probably use some clears from a donor kit.
Yeah.
Are they still available?
They're not a complex window, so the name of the company is Too Many Projects. Too many projects they're called. I'll see if I can find a link for you.
Wow, that is cool.
But I got that from him, and I got the later Marlin. Remember that the Johan had a Marlin that was like a 65.
The fastback?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then there was another. The next Marlin was a bigger car, and I think it was based on like the 69
Rebel?
AMC. I forget what model, but it had the Matador rear.
Oh.
No, not the Matador rear. The Marlin rear, and he did the same thing. The same guy did that one.
When I go to the car show, I'm going to try and take pictures of one of them that are sitting out in the field. There's a Marlin sitting out there in the field.
Oh, really?
I'll take pictures of it.
I think one of the first resin bodies I ever bought was the Dodge version of a Suburban. It was a Dodge Ram Suburban. No, it wasn't the short. It was the long, like
it's
a
the
Suburban.
4-door version of that. Yeah.
4-door, that's cool.
Yeah.
Never saw that.
I don't think they made very many of those either.
I want
It
them
was
to make
resin. Somebody made it.
the one past 1980, the one into 81, 82, where the windows actually wrap up into the top of the roof.
My mom had an old wagon like that. I think it was an Oldsmobile.
This is the Marlin.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's the Marlin. Yeah.
So now you see the headlights on this one. This is like got the up and down headlights. I forget what this car was based on. You can see the details on the quarter panel has like a little Is it the
Looks like a
ambassador or
Rebel,
something
but
like that?
I can't tell.
An ambassador?
Ambassador, yeah, that would be, yeah, that would be AMC.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
You've got an 81 Grand Prix that you've never driven? What's wrong with you, dude?
Does it run? My question is, does it run?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, maybe if it's like non-functional, I guess. Says he's had it for 13 years and never driven it.
81's not bad. I like that.
Oh, I like the 81. Like 81, 82, 83. I think those were the golden years for the G bodies.
Before they all look like, rolling eggs.
Oh, it's a rolling chassis bracket car. Okay. That makes more sense. Well, in 30 minutes, gents, I have to take my son to work. So you guys are either going to have to roll without me for about, 45 minutes, or we can call it either way. But
Well, I'm going to have to call it a night because it's 11 o'clock here. So.
Yeah, in 30 minutes, I'm going to be dropping one way or the other.
Hey, Dominic, see you on Friday, man.
All right, sounds good. It's nice hanging with you guys.
Later, Dominic.
Well, have a good night. I'll see you next time.
See you. Josh, who's on the show this weekend?
I'm going to head to bed.
All right, Ernie.
So this Saturday it's going to be Steve Sutton, and we're going to talk about the Eagle Moss.
Okay.
Cards. Do you know which kits I'm talking about? Where you get like one part of it every month.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
they're like super expensive too.
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, for what you're getting, they're really not. Because your base, I mean, and they're not little either.
I didn't say the value wasn't there. I said they were expensive.
It's a 1/8 scale. That's 1/8 scale, Josh.
It might be worth what you're paying, but what you're paying is up there.
A lot.
Isn't it like? I wanted to say it was like $200 a month or something like that, and it's like 14 months or something, 12 months or something.
No, I don't think it's. I think overall it's like $200.
No way.
Each month, and this is going to be some of the thing that we're going to talk about on Saturday. But yeah,
I'm looking forward to this then.
So I don't know.
I'm
We'll see
definitely
what
looking
happens.
forward to that interview. Definitely.
No, Steve's a pretty good guy. He has a pretty cool channel, so he likes reviewing all that kind of stuff. But
there's a company that does it with the 1/8 scale motorcycles as well, and it's about the same price point.
I don't know. I don't know if they have a motor. I know one of the companies does, but I don't know if that particular one.
No, not that one, but some other company does, and they have the 1/8 scale Captain America from Easy Rider, and they were going to do the Billy bike as well. I want that, but the price point's just way too high for me.
Oh yeah, I mean, the only reason I've never done those kits is I would actually want to paint that stuff as it's coming along, because basically all you're doing is putting this stuff together.
They're on the assembly line.
Because they're die cast, so
they're on the assembly line. But let me tell you that the charger he's doing is pretty accurate. I saw the torsion bar. I saw the steering system he's using. It's pretty damn close to the real car.
Well, they have one that's it's an 8 scale Eleanor.
Yeah, that one's coming out next month. No, starts next month or something like that. But I've seen the Ghostbuster car. That's the one that Adam Savage has been doing. Then they have the Bond car, which is pretty cool. They have the military Jeep. Military Jeep, though, I believe is way too expensive for what you're getting.
If it comes with a 50 caliber, then I could see.
No. I mean, it's basically a military Jeep for like, I want to say like $200-300 when you're all said and done. And it's just that one to me.
Everything here is
not as
C or D. The truth is,
so you got to tell the
not
truth,
as expensive
Josh?
as I thought it was, because it's like $15 a month.
Yeah.
That's not that bad, really. Huh?
But over 2 years, though. You got to remember that part of it, though.
Wow, now you're convincing me. Now you almost have me convinced.
Don't they have a GTR?
What's a GTR? Is that a bike?
No, it's a car.
Let's see.
The
On the
GTR
website,
Nissan line.
It's they have an R35
It's the same thing
GTR.
as this here.
They have a Back to the Future, a Ghostbusters, the Eleanor Mustang, the GTR R35 GTR. They have a James Bond Aston Martin. They have a Star Trek USS Enterprise 1701D, Willys MB Jeep. They have a solar system model, and then some of their previous stuff, I guess.
And there should be a Millennium Falcon in there somewhere. The Millennium Falcon is actually probably their best kit.
I think I looked at that one and it was like $1,400 or something like that.
Don't they have a 68, the Fast and the Furious Charger too?
Yeah, that's the newest one they're going to be coming out with. I don't know when it's coming out, though. I want to say it starts next month.
Talking the guy from the company?
No. This is Steve's model kit review. SKMR, I think is the channel name.
Yeah, I'm sub to him.
Yeah, so it's going to be a pretty interesting conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that because if it's only 15 or 25 like that, I might just be down for that Charger.
But like I said,
And is the Millennium Falcon lit up? Does it have sound and everything else?
It lights up, like even the Jeep that he's working on now, I think, or maybe it's the Bond car. All the headlights work, dash lights work, the windshield wipers I think work.
Wow!
Like they've got it pretty well dialed in now.
That would be worth it, yeah.
But
stuff like that.
But I mean,
and it's got the original show Star Trek spaceship, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what size though. And that one's pretty pricey, I believe.
I would figure that. A lot of Trekkie fans, they'll pay.
Oh yeah, same, and that's why the Star Wars thing is super high too. But Mopar, I think the one that you would like is the Ghostbusters car.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's the original movie one, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I have to look. I'll definitely watch that review. Definitely.
All right, Ernie.
Definitely got to watch that one.
The Simpsons has been on for 32 seasons. Are you serious? Holy crap!
They were on when I was in high school.
Time waits for no one.
I was gonna say, I think I was in middle school when that started.
Time don't care that you forgot.
No, I just got I have the Disney Plus app streaming thing, and it just said you can now stream all 32 seasons of the Simpsons. I was like,
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, they were going for 30 years, weren't they?
They're still on there. They're still on there.
They beat Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke was before Gunsmoke was the one holding the title. Then they came along.
Well, but like, yeah, that's not the number 1 and 2 longest running shows, though.
What are the 2 most longest running shows now? Simpsons, right?
No, it's WWE Raw and WWE SmackDown are number 1.
They don't even count anymore. Okay.
we can have that conversation off air, right? But
You know what I mean, then, right?
What? Mania 3200.
Yeah.
oh, I don't even know, dude. It could be
What is
30.
it, Rocky 900?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea, man.
I think I watched WrestleMania 3 as a kid. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, me too.
Andre the
Uh-huh.
Giant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jimmy.
That's
Jimmy
when he body
the
slammed
Snuka,
Andre the Giant.
Super
Jake the Snake.
Jake
Bam
British
Bam Bigelow.
Bulldogs.
Take
Iron
this day.
Sheik.
What about Mil Mascaras? Nobody remember
$1 Million
Mil
Man.
Mascaras? 1,000 Masks.
The Iron Sheik.
Yes, the Iron Sheik.
Iron Sheik. Yep.
And what about the Stolov, the Russian dude? Ivan.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, man.
It's all
when
Jim
wrestling
Duggan.
was wrestling. Yeah, Hacksaw.
Jim Duggan. Yeah.
I stopped
love Hacksaw.
watching wrestling probably about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I mean, we still watch it. I still have the app and everything, but it's just like I don't follow it like I used to.
Once the
I
porn
stopped
came
watching
in,
wrestling when I learned it was scripted.
I stopped watching wrestling when the porn
Yep.
came in. I'm out.
WrestleMania.
Well, I mean,
What I used to like about the old school wrestling was they'd have shit like cage matches and
Right.
grudge matches, and there'd be
Right.
barbed wire on folding tables, and I mean the wrestlers would be bloody at the end of the
What
match.
was the wrestler? His name was Tito. What the hell was his name?
Tito Santana.
Tito Santana.
He's
I mean, come on. You don't have these people anymore. Now it's
That's
like,
a rock
oh,
star. Who was
we're only awake.
oh, did somebody say Superfly Snuka already?
Jimmy the Superfly
Yes.
Snuka.
There you go.
Snuka.
Chief J Strongbow.
See
Chief
now,
J
now
Strongbow.
I will say this, and
Bruno
What?
Sammartino.
but they have that all elite wrestling now,
Kane.
and
Kane's
now-
a new guy.
like Dusty Rhodes' two kids are basically help running that one. So it's like the storyline's really good, and the wrestling is
Classy
really, really
Freddie Blassie.
You mean the guy that Flair got his gimmick from?
Yeah. By new, I mean like 20 years
forgot-
instead of 30 years.
You forgot Cliff, Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh,
Big
Sergeant
John
Slaughter.
Stud. Big John Stud.
He needs to go back to being a movie star.
I used to have those wrestling figures, Mopar, and I had a little ring.
Yeah. They were cool because they were really heavy. They were really heavy. And you
They're like
could-
solid rubber.
solid rubber, and you could just grab them onto the ring and fling them.
Hey, Sarah. So does that mean Mopar woke you up again?
Hey, Sarah Jane.
Or
Hope
maybe
you're
you should
having
keep me
sweet
by your
dreams.
side.
And his name is John Cena.
Yeah.
Da, da, da,
I like
And
Stone
we're doing the
Cold
commercials
Steve
right
Austin.
now
Yeah.
for the car insurance that helps you fix your car. The Nature Boy.
Oh, dude, if that guy was in wrestling right now, he'd be like a zillionaire. Because they could not pay him enough to keep him off air.
Randy Macho Man Savage.
Yeah.
Remember the gender bender when
Yes, I'm Jim.
Bender actually wrestled?
What the heck is that?
A friend of mine made this. A friend of mine made this bender for me.
Oh my
Even though
god.
he's falling
Looks like
apart. Yeah, it does look like poop. But he was proud of it, so I took
Poop
it.
emoji. No, poop emoji. Who else?
Fabulous Mula.
Oh, no. Nothing fabulous about that.
Yeah, how about Haystacks Calhoun? Haystacks Calhoun. How far Haystack Calhoun goes?
Well,
How about the Duggan brothers,
nature
the two wacky?
oh, it's silly
Oh,
old
the
clock in the
Australians.
morning here.
Yeah, I remember them. Forgot about them.
Hey, Too Tall, you are not wrong about that. His son, yeah, needs to learn how to drive. Let's just put it that way.
There was a guy on TV that does toy from New Jersey. He had a show on TV. He actually went to Hulk Hogan and bought some of his action figures. It was like the Toy Hunter or something like that.
Yeah, the Toy Hunter or whatever it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior. Has everybody forgotten about Ultimate Warrior?
Hey, he got inducted into the Hall of Fame and then passed away. I mean, sad. That's really a sad story.
Ivan Putski. How about
Not
the
sure
Hart
about that
brothers?
pizza, man.
How about the Hart brothers?
Yeah.
And what were the
Did
Road
one of them
Warriors?
die?
What about the Road Warriors? Anybody remember the Road Warriors?
I would if they were still alive.
No.
The British Bulldog?
British Bulldog. Oh, now I got one for you. What's his name? He went into movies.
Jesse Ventura.
Shit. Rowdy Piper.
Jesse Ventura,
Rowdy
yeah.
Piper.
Roddy
Yeah,
Piper.
well, love Roddy Piper.
Roddy
My wife
Piper.
had his,
He was in the
my
movies,
wife had
remember?
his figure, but the dog ate the head off, and that pissed me off.
Dude, actually, you know what? Seeing him up in Portland is a trip. The couple times I've been up in Portland where you'll be like at the mall or something, and you'll just see a group of people like storm to one end of the mall real quick because he walked in. Yeah, it's pretty surreal.
Who was
Roddy Piper, right?
who was that?
Roddy
Yeah,
Roddy
Hot
Piper.
Rod.
Hot Rod.
Yeah, he lived up in the Portland
Nice.
area.
You know they live, right? They live.
Yeah,
That movie was
that's his
awesome.
all-time- That's his best movie by far.
I love the fight scene with the other dude. Those two guys are great in that movie.
Uh-huh.
I don't care how fake it is. I still love it.
That black dude, right?
Yeah, it was
What?
great,
What?
man. Didn't you see
Yep.
Don't you remember the fight?
What was that, Mopar? What about that fight?
The fight was fake, but it was a great fight.
Oh no! They were hitting each other. There's nothing fake about that fight.
Oh no, they weren't hitting each other, dude.
No, bullshit. You go back and watch some of the special features on that movie. They even.
I wouldn't doubt they hit each other, but they didn't really hit each other.
No. They were. Hot Rod told him to hit him, and then he hit him back.
Wow, if that's true, that's pretty wild because it was a good fight.
That's why that fight scene is worth watching.
I've actually seen people fight like that in real life. When I used to hang out with the Yugoslavians, they would fight like that, no problem at all. You could say boo, and you would be in a fight.
Well, and that's why I think like the wrestlers now that are up into Hollywood and doing well in these action movies, it's because they know how to make the fight scenes look kind of realistic, or they're letting them hit them.
Yeah,
you know, and that's why I think their action movies, fight movies, are way better.
But yeah, like if you ever watch the movie Gator with Burt Reynolds, that's a good fight scene too.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that actually
Or Every Which Way But Loose with Clint Eastwood. That's a good fight scene too, with William Smith.
The guy at the end, right? Are you talking the fight at the end, the very end, where like the gorilla was or the orangutan was on the line, right?
Right. That whole movie was good.
I think those two did not like each other, and they actually went at it because that fight scene in that movie is freaking awesome.
Oh, Clint Eastwood's awesome, man. That's all there is to it.
Even now at his old age.
Clint Eastwood is a veteran.
Is he? I didn't know that.
Yes, he is.
I've always been a
World
fan of
War
Clint
II.
Eastwood.
That's the difference between today's Hollywood and now. I mean, yesterday.
Well, and that's why the movie Heartbreak Ridge that he did in Hollywood is one of the, military movies. Like, it's in the top 5 still to this day.
All the people back in the day in the movie industry, a lot of them, like James Stewart, like Rod Serling, all of them were military people. All of them.
Yeah.
They weren't punk asses bitches like they are now.
Well, it was more patriotic back then to serve in the military.
Right. That's right. I yearn for those days.
Now you're a racist.
Yeah, but it helps that Clint Eastwood directs a lot of his movies, so he gets,
I like Grant.
Charles
I know. I think
Bronson,
he did a good
another
job
good
on that.
guy.
Yeah, I agree.
You ever watch the movie The Mechanic with Charles Bronson and the blonde dude? What's his name?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Lee Majors? No.
We lost Frizzo.
Oh, maybe we'll do that.
I can't
I think
remember.
we lost. Oh yeah, I don't know who we lost.
I know somebody. Oh, Dominic, I think. Or did he leave?
Yeah. No, he left a little while ago.
Jan Michael Vincent.
Oh, it was
that's
Ernie
the one.
that left.
Jan Michael Vincent and
Yeah.
At the end when he gets in the Mustang and he reads the note. I love that movie.
Airwolf.
That's a great movie. Airwolf.
Airwolf.
I love that
I
show.
want the helicopter. I'm trying to find it.
Man, I've heard they're
find
going to try to reboot that show, Airwolf, and I
That would
hope
be
they don't mess that up.
Wow, they screw everything up. Look at Battlestar Galactica.
Now wait a minute.
I thought the reboot was good.
Whoa. Mofar,
I like the
you need
reboot.
to just stop your brakes a little bit.
Dude,
reboot was really
it's on
good.
my TV every night. Every night it's on my TV. I've given it a chance. I'm not watching it.
Hey, did you like the original version, Mofar?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I want my
See,
Cylon. I want my original version of Cylon.
I didn't like the original series, but I did like the reboot.
See, I didn't care for the original series at all because it was hokey, is all get up. And the new one, it actually has a storyline that makes sense.
Yep.
Well, then you guys should watch Buck Rogers in the 21st century.
Why? I watched it when I was a kid. It was horrible then. It's horrible now.
Birdman, the Hawkman. Oh man! Every time I see that guy, I'm thinking of Rick and Morty. Bird person. I'm like, what?
Or I can't. Longmire.
What's up, Deep Junk?
I like the Star Trek reboot.
Yeah.
Which
I like
one?
that. I think they did a good job. The new one.
I think the
one
last
with,
movie I
Chris
liked.
Pine.
The new movies? Yeah, I'm a big fan of those.
Yeah, I like them.
They're supposed to be doing another one here pretty soon. I don't know what they're going to do with the Chekhov role, but
Can't they just find another Russian?
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I haven't even heard. I'm sure that's what's going to be the case, but
You're 2 steps behind, Rusty. We've moved on. We were talking about wrestlers. Now we're talking about movies. There's Frizzo. He must have been quiet and got booted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
10:27. I got about 5 minutes.
Oh man.
So what do? You jump in the Camaro and go do what you gotta do?
Yeah. Just got to take the boy to work. He works overnights on Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays.
How old is he?
19. 20? He's 20.
Yeah, because I'm thinking overnight, kids working overnight, they don't usually let people who aren't old enough work overnight, right?
Right.
Well,
That's here in
it
Jersey.
depends, right?
Yeah, I think under a certain age you can't work past like 10 o'clock.
Right. Can't operate the slicer or any real, dangerous machine.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
No kidding. I was operating shit all the time.
Dude, I was working in a mill at friggin' 15.
Yeah.
Actually, before that too, but I'm not supposed to say.
I was painting apartments when I was 13.
Who? Wait, what? Who the heck is that? Not appropriate.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna actually go change the battery in the car.
All right,
Oh,
Mopar.
what?
We're gonna,
See you guys
we're
later.
gonna,
Good
we're gonna
conversation.
wrap up
Like
here in a minute anyway.
Enjoyed your conversation, guys.
Okay.
Have a good one, Mopar.
I should have just a little bit, and then we'll see how that print turned out. I had to get
You
a
got
whole
something?
new. Yeah, I had to get a whole new nozzle set up for my CR10. So it's over there printing as we speak. So hopefully it works now.
What are you printing?
I'm printing out the little gun for the Predator thing. It's just like an hour print, just to see if it's going to do its thing. So far, it looks like it's going to be. I'm back in business. You know, those nozzles, the fans don't quite work right, and then it clogs up the nozzles, and it's just
I saw on Thingiverse somebody actually. I was looking for like intercoolers and stuff like that for models, and somebody made a part that you could stick on your 3D printer, and it has like a little mount for a fan to blow on your your nozzle or whatever.
Yeah. No, it's crazy how. Well, I've had this printer for 4 years, 5 years now, I think, something like that, and I've never changed the fan on it, and the nozzle just keeps plugging up. That after a couple prints, it won't print out the same. So someone said, "Hey, change out the fan and see if that," because they get all that stuff gets worn out.
Yeah. Less efficient.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, I think we'll just call it here. Appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with us.
Thanks, McGee.
I'm probably gonna run another one tomorrow if nobody's streaming.
Tomorrow.
During the day?
I don't know what I got going on tomorrow.
Yeah, probably tomorrow night sometime. I'll jump on, see if anybody wants to hang out for a little bit.
Cool.
Okay. I guess you're paying for it.
Yeah, might as well use it.
Yeah.
Oh, are you paying for it?
Yeah, I went ahead and paid for the paid version.
How much does that cost you?
Well, if you pay for a year, it's $16 a month. If you don't, it's 19.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not any different than StreamYard, really.
I think StreamYards is like $5 more.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But it's
And I'm sure,
pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Are you able to tag the comments and have them show up on the screen? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you can do a lot of cool stuff. Like I can do this.
You can play background music too.
I can do this. Yeah, I can add here. I'll add some music here. Let's see. We'll go back. Let's do some. How about some hip hop?
Oh, are you serious?
No. It's what do you call it? Copy music.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, nice.
Give it to me. Why is it not playing? Probably because I had it in before and I shut it down.
Anyway, that's cool.
Whatever.
You did that.
Anyway, all right, guys. Everybody have a good night. Everybody in chat, thanks for hanging out with us. Catch y'all.
Thanks again.
Tomorrow or this weekend or whenever we see you.
Yeah, looking forward to Josh's interview.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yep.
Russ, Frank, Josh, see you guys soon.
Have a good night.
Yes,
Cheers.
Have a good night.
Later.